evening, and welcome as we set the stage and get ready to kick off week 2 of the 2012 high school football season between the Logan Colts and the San Leandro Pirates. You are tuned in to the PlayOnSports.com pregame show live from Chabot College in Hayward, California. I'm Alex Richmond. Alongside me, Willie McFarland on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Coming into tonight's game, the San Leandro Pirates have a record of 0-1, dropping their first game of the season to the Dublin Gales 28-22. And the Pirates will have a tough test tonight in the Logan Colts, who are 1-0 on the young season after a 40-24 win over the Edward C. Reed Raiders of Sparks, Nevada. And Willie, like I just mentioned, tonight will be a tough test for San Leandro after a mistake-laden game where the Pirates led the Gales 16-7 at half and 22-14 in the fourth quarter. In your mind, what do they have to do tonight to get back on track against the Colts?
Yeah, well, they don't have to change too much. I mean, obviously they played well last game, and really it just came down to a couple costly turnovers in the second half. They had a 22-14 lead going into the fourth, and I expect them to come out and cut down on the turnovers and hopefully try to finish the game stronger than they did last week.
And now for Logan, an athletic and high-powered team, it's really all about the tempo. They run a quick-pace pistol offense, quarterback Jeffrey Prothrow calling the plays, and the Northwestern commit, Miles Long, carrying the rock for the Colts. But we're also going to see two other running backs who will carry the rock for the Colts tonight. And that, Willie, could be a key to wearing down that San Leandro defense.
Yeah, well, they got a three-headed monster at tailback. And we talked to Coach Zuber, and he was telling us, look, when they get in there, they go all out on every play because they realize they actually have limited carries between the three of them. And so when they go, they don't have to worry about getting tired or anything, and they run it as hard as they can every play. We'll see plenty of them tonight in tonight's game.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Miles Long, Damon Beasley, and Scott Cow for the Logan Colts. Lastly, with Logan, last week in their opening game of the season against Edward C. Reed out of Sparks, Nevada, they had a lot of trouble picking up the blitz. Edward C. Reed really sent the pressure on the outside. So what do you see tonight from Logan?
Well, Coach is anticipating a lot of blitzes from San Leandro, and he's been preparing his team for that. I think he's going to bring in a couple extra guys for pass protect, and really they're expecting their receivers to be able to get open one-on-one and make a play. They want to pass against the blitz. They're hoping they can catch them sort of off guard with not as many DBs back there. So we'll see how that plays out tonight too.
All right, Willie, it should be a great contest tonight here on the campus of Chabot College in Hayward, California. We have your kickoff just right around the corner, and that's going to do it for tonight's PlayOnSports.com pregame show. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a few minutes between the Logan Colts and the San Leandro Pirates. Friday Night Football begins next on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. evening here on the campus of Chabot College in Hayward, California. I'm Alex Richmond, and alongside me, Willie McFarland on your destination for high school sports, playonsports.com. The Colts take the field, and the Pirates are getting ready to do the same. So, Willie, I think we're looking at a pretty good matchup tonight. The Pirates looking to get back on track after a tough loss to the Gales, as we mentioned in the pregame, and the Colts looking to continue their dominance after they beat Edward C. Reed 40-24.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, San Leandro was fired up, and they came out. They had a lot of fire coming out of their huddle at the beginning and during the national anthem there, so I'm excited for this.
And the Colts of James Logan will be receiving the kick. Pirates getting set to kick off. Number 5, Damon Beasley, back for the Colts, along with Karsten Wethington, number 8. We'll see both Beasley and Wethington on both sides of the ball. Wethington at receiver and defensive back, and Beasley, little pooch kick, and Cow's under it, and he's going to get it at the 30, looking for a room to run, and taken down after a short gain. Scott Cow, the third down back.
Pretty good field position starting off. Looks like they didn't want to go anywhere near Beasley or Wethington back there. Interesting play because they're already starting at the 30. 33 it looks like, so not bad field position at all, going for that pooch kick there.
Yeah, maybe trying to catch Logan off guard, but Cal was there to take the kick at the 30. So out to the 33 now, 11:51 in this first quarter. 1st and 10 as Prothro and company out onto the field in the pistol formation. 2 receivers to Prothro's right and Beasley right behind him. Wethington in motion from left to right. And Beasley off the left side trying to get outside, and he does, and he's going to be out to the 50-yard line, midfield. Nice gain from Beasley, 15-yard gain, and he's going to move the change.
Yeah, broke contain there. Defense from San Leandro just a little over-aggressive, almost expecting the run there and kind of overplayed it.
Yeah, so a nice start already from the Colts offense on the first play, 15-yard gain. And we have some laundry here early on. It looks like a penalty. And we're going to have unsportsmanlike conduct on San Leandro. Obviously, Willie, something that happened way after the play. I don't know if a player had said something to an official or what happened there.
Well, sometimes that's what happens when you come out a little overexcited and fired up, little extracurricular. I couldn't really see what happened. Not a smart play to start the game, but yeah,
yeah, it looked like someone said something,
here.
Willie.
Yeah.
And so.
Well, that tells you the refs are going to call a tight game today. Starting off, they don't want any nonsense early, so they're going to throw the flag, and you're going to get a bunch of extra yards tacked onto that nice run.
Yeah, so after that nice run from Beasley, picked up a first down and more, they're going to get an extra 15, and they're on the Pirates' 34-yard line with Prothro and the Colts back to work here. Pistol formation, Beasley right behind Prothro. Prothro on the give to Beasley. Nowhere to go, spins around. Now he's going to reverse field back to the right side, and he's got room with Prothro out in front. And another nice gain from Beasley as he looked like he was going to be stopped in the backfield there, Willie, but was able to reverse field and take it out to the right side.
Yeah, another break contained. San Leandro read the play nicely, got guys upfield quick. Unfortunately, they couldn't bring him down way back there. It's just what they needed after that penalty. Looks like it's going to be another first down. Good run.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 22 with 11:34 left in this first quarter. And like Coach Zuber said, we were talking to him before the game, those running backs give it their all every play because they got 3 of them, and now we're going to see Scott Cow in the pistol formation behind Prothro. 2 receivers to Prothro's left. Cow right behind him. Inside give to Cow, and he's stacked up after maybe a gain of 2.
Well, it's clear early here. They're trying to establish the run early, and like we talked about, wear out the defense. Um,
Yeah, because we haven't even seen Warren Miles Long yet.
Yep, and nice play from San Leandro to finally get a stop there on one of the runs.
So it looks like we have a player down who's
It's number 11, Jared Famore.
looks like he might have an equipment problem. I don't know if he's injured or not, but I think a problem with his helmet, maybe a pad popped out, but he's going to have to come off the field.
We'll see. Yeah, he's walking with the trainer.
So second down and 8 here from about the 20-yard line, 11:05 and counting. Pro throw in the pistol with Cow behind him, 2 receivers to his left. Cow again up the middle, and a nice play again from the San Leandro defense. Dion Barron with the nice tackle there, and couple other Pirate hats to the ball there.
Yeah,
so.
The battle was won up front by San Leandro. Made a real nice play. Back had nowhere to go.
So third down now for the Colts.
We'll see if they finally take to the air here.
Yeah, steady dose of the run here early on,
Yep.
Willie, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to open up the pass, so we'll see if we get it here on 3rd and 8. Tight end to the right side. Bua, the tight end to the right. Pistol formation, and there's Long, who's in the game for the first time, and they give it to Long right up the middle and nowhere to go. A nice job again
Wow.
by the Pirates defense.
Yeah, great play from the defense. It looks like they've game planned for this running attack of Logan. Three nice stops of the run there after 2 big ones from Beasley. So
Yeah, and they're able to get penetration, which is great for them early on here. And that's, if they can establish that on the defensive side, then
yeah, that's
they'll have
huge.
success throughout the game.
That's huge. They don't want to see Logan get too comfortable in the running game, because we know they have 3 backs. We know they can run all night long if they get going. It's good for your defense to get out there and get a couple run stops early.
So 4th down, Logan's going to go for it. Pro throw, rolling right, looking. He's got a receiver, and he may have stretched for the first down. That's Wethington on the far side. Let's see where they mark it.
I think I saw early call of San Leandro ball.
And it's going to be short. Yeah, you're right, Willie. Nice attempt there to try to convert that first down.
Yeah, good effort. That was real close, it looked like from here. It seems that they gave him about 2 yards short, but I don't know. It looked closer from this angle.
Yeah, it looked like he may have stretched it, but I guess he stepped out of bounds a little bit short. So we're going to have 1st and 10 for the Pirates. Coming off a game against the Dublin Gales where they lost 28-22. We'll see if they can clean up the second half fumble in that game and a late interception. So Jose Ferreira, number 3 on for the Pirates. Quarterback under center. On the give off the left side, and that's stacked up by a number of Logan defenders there. And I think that was number 23. It looked like Randy Bell, the running back for the Pirates.
Yeah, they're pushed back pretty far since they took over on downs, and well, actually not too bad, but they wanted to just get a little extra yard going forward, and big stop by Logan there, about just a yard on the carry, so win for the defense on that play.
So 2nd down for San Leandro, 8:40 in this first quarter. Ferreira under center. On the give again off the right side, and a nice hole brought down by number 42. There he is, Miles Long.
Yeah, that was a great run, but what was really nice about that was a block by number 23, I believe, Randy Bell. Took the outside linebacker and cleared a wide open hole for that running back. That was a solid play.
Yeah, Alito on that run moves the chains for the Pirates. So 1st down and 10.
It looked like he could have gone a little farther, but he kind of made a decision too late at the end which way to take go around his blocker, but great run nonetheless.
Yeah, great run by
Alito,
and that one stopped. That's Randy Bell, who's stopped in the backfield. Looks like Ryan Bua was on that tackle.
Yeah, that was a nice tackle. Looked like they lost a couple of yards on that one. Um, and that's what you want to do as a defense is they get a big chunk on you and just come back and tackle them for a loss.
So second down and long, we'll call it 13 with 7:44 and counting in this first quarter. Ferreira under center, motions to the left side. On the give off to the left side and cuts it up the field. That's Christian Carter.
And both teams establishing a run early on here. And it's funny too because they're either kind of not getting much or cracking off a big one.
Yeah, and that's really so important, isn't it, Willie, to establish, whether you're on offense or defense, to, establish your interior lineman, the line of scrimmage, and really, on offense to try and move the ball.
Well, yeah, it helps everything. I mean, it tires out the defense. It gives your defense a rest, and you can control the clock, and there's a myriad of benefits from doing that.
And Ferreira on the play action completes that pass to Younger, number 16.
Wow, I can't believe he held on to that ball.
Yeah, O'Brien Younger moves the chains.
Big hits from the Logan defense there, and guy was able to hang on to the ball. That was nice. Who was that? Number
on the reception? That was O'Brien Younger, number 16. And so
Younger.
Like we were just saying, it's just so important to dominate the line of scrimmage on either side of the ball.
Absolutely.
We're seeing that from both teams here early on.
Yeah, good third down conversion, and that's all those runs early on. Opens up the passing game.
Yeah, give off the left side to number 2, Carter, and after dancing around a bit, he's taken down for a loss of about 5 yards. I think it would have been better if he had just gone down where he initially tried to cut again there on the left side.
Yeah, well, it was kind of a fake play. It looked like he kind of wrapped around the side, and he didn't have a lot of momentum going forward. He was coming around the side, and basically the play was sniffed out, and he had nowhere to go.
6 minutes left in this first quarter, and it looks like we have a timeout on the field here, so that'll be a good time for us to send it over here to Willie for an announcement.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups, like the game you are enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Thank you very much. 5:59 left in the first quarter. Timeout on the field. So early on, we had a nice first possession from the Colts as they were able to get the ball down the field. That drive was stalled on the 4th down attempt that ended up short, but the Pirates coming back with a nice first drive of their own and establishing a running game and getting a few receptions down the field too, with Younger on that last one.
Yeah, they've had a couple setbacks, and so far it hasn't bothered the offense too much. Here they're pushed back pretty far. We're looking at about a 2nd and 15. They're going to want to get some yards back on this play. Maybe that's why Coach called the timeout to talk it over, because they want to keep this drive going. They got to get some yards here on this play.
Yeah, so the Pirates and Jose Ferreira back to work, looking right, and he gets his receiver right there, about a 5-yard gain, pushed out at the 50 by Long. So number 6, Dream Green on the reception, and Long on the other end of that.
Yeah, nice clean passing play there. Looked like Logan was kind of playing a deeper set to prevent the first down. I believe that was Dream Green, able to kind of just get out there in the flat and make a nice play, stay in bounds for a couple extra yards after the catch.
Yeah, so a more manageable 3rd down now as Green picked up 10 yards on that reception. So we'll see what Coach Bowers has in store here for the Colts. Ferreira under center with trips to his right. Ferreira looking right. And again, Green for a first down. Nice pass.
Yeah, that was a
button
bullet
hook from Green, yeah.
That was a nice hook up there. Dream again. Not much space to catch that ball. Not much space to throw it either. Pretty good defense. They didn't bring any extra guys to rush. A lot of guys back there in coverage, and still able to pull that ball down. That was nice.
So a first down from San Leandro, 5:35 and counting in this first quarter here at Chabot College in Hayward, California. Alex Richmond, Willie McFarland, Ferreira on the inside give to Bell, who stacked up fairly quickly, maybe a gain of a yard. Number 35, Marquise Carter and company on that stop.
Yeah, I think they had done a couple passing plays and thought that maybe they could throw him off guard with just a single back running play, maybe catch Logan off guard, but they read it pretty well. Short gain.
Yeah, and we see a 4-4 from Logan, and they have some very athletic linebackers. So as much as they spread him out, Logan will be able to try to contain that run as well as they can. So second down now on the give.
There's those athletic linebackers you just mentioned.
Yeah, stacked up, and even there's Long, and I see Wethington out there. So nice rally to the ball from the Colts.
It's interesting though because on their prior series they've had an extra yardage situation and they've been able to convert. Here they're looking at a third down and long though, as opposed to a second down and long. Probably going to have to go to the air on this one. We'll see what Logan dials up here on defense.
3rd and 12 for the Pirates with Ferreira under center. 2 receivers to each side rolling, and he's going to be pressured by Muhammad. And is that going to be called a fumble or an incomplete pass? It's an incomplete pass. Number 40, Ansar Muhammad, coming on his blind side.
Yeah, big hit on that play.
And you see Ferreira trying to shake it off a little bit. He got blindsided there by Ansar Muhammad, so that's going to bring up 4th down. And so we'll see what.
And I guess the ball moving forward, that's a tough one to call, but I guess the ball, it went 4 or 5 yards ahead after he got hit. So
yeah, I think they're saying that the arm was moving forward.
Yeah, you got to think he was going forward already. Still a big play on defense. They're in interesting territory though. It's a pretty long kick from here.
The ball started at the 35?
Yeah, no, 37, I think.
So that would be a 54-yarder.
Yeah, just a super long field goal.
So they might be going for it here. Their defense has been doing well. I mean, the one series from the Colts, they did get down into or close to the red zone. So we'll see what Coach Bowers has decided here for the Pirates. And it looks like they are going to go for it, Willie.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for it. It is a long conversion here, but they're thinking, hey, if we punt it, we're not going to get too much net gain, especially if it squirts into the end zone. You're only looking at about 20 yards. Might as well go for it.
So should be 4th down. They haven't changed it yet on the field, but it is going to be 4th down. Ferreira on the give to Bell, and a nice tackle by Miles Long, and then Muhammad coming in there as well. So a nice stop, as well as Thomas, the free safety. So a nice stop from the Colts. And
a pretty conservative play call there, given it was 4th and long. I guess he maybe just wanted, okay, we had some kind of down situation. Now they're punting it. That's a good punt, actually.
Yeah, nice punt.
Well, was there a penalty that we didn't pick up or something?
They must have had it wrong down there on the field, but I thought that was 4th down, Willie. So
yeah, me too.
So after running it on 3rd down, the Pirates punt on 4th. And we're getting word from our producer that might have been 5th down there. They're giving him an extra down. So
well, it paid off. That was even though that kick kind of shanked off the foot of the kicker. They still got pretty good. Put Logan back pretty deep here.
Yeah. So 3:18 in this first quarter, and Prothero will start in his own territory about the 10-yard line on the give. Not on the give. Play action. Faked everyone out. Wethington now out across midfield. Prothero even had me faked out on that one, Willie. The whole defense thought Beasley had it.
Yeah,
But
and that's the advantage of establishing that run early on. Everybody bid on that play fake, and you had a one-on-one situation out there. The receiver was able to great throw, and receiver was able to make a play on that ball and hang on after a pretty good tackle
yeah,
too.
so a huge gain, and that's what Coach Zuber was talking about, getting those receivers one-on-one. So Karsten Wethington, big game now into Pirates territory, and pro throw, play fake, rolls right, looking long, just out of the reach of number 19 for the Colts, Augustine.
Yeah, and going back to that deep ball we just saw, I really like that play call because they're all the way backed up. You're not really expecting a home run play backed up over there. Usually you get a more conservative play call, just try to get out of your own end zone. So catching the San Leandro defense off guard with that play call.
Right, and talking to Coach Zuber before the game, he said on those home run hits, they don't have a check down, so it was either, pro throw was either going to hit Wethington or he was going to have to tuck it and run there. So second down, 2:49 left in this first quarter, and pro throw calls Wethington into the formation close to Bua, who's the tight end to the left. And now we're going to have a timeout on the field. The Colts call a timeout, and so we'll pass it over to Willie again for another announcement.
Play on Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at Play on Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/playon-network. Keep up with all the high school action every week. From your destination for high school sports, playonsports.com.
Thank you. And so after a timeout called by the Colts, they will come back onto the field, looking at a second down and 10 from the Pirate 37-yard line. Two receivers to pro throws left. And it looks like Long behind them in the pistol. Second down and 10. Motion, Wethington, right to left. Give to Long. He's got a hole, and he is going to go. That's going to be a touchdown for Long. Wow, I thought he was going to get tripped up there, but that speed of Long getting through the hole and cutting to the outside, he got in for the score.
Well, when they brought the motion man over, basically what they're doing is bringing in an extra blocker, and everyone when it was able to do their assignment, and a real nice hole there for Long to get through, and then we saw that speed at the end to get in the end zone.
And it's being brought back, Willie.
Oh.
Not quite sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the call yet.
So holding.
Holding. Well, that might explain that big hole, but you never know with those calls sometimes.
So 2:41 left in this first quarter. Second down and 10. Long comes off the field, and Beasley on. Augustine comes to the other side of the formation for pro throw. Now Fuko steps off. Pro throw looking for Fuko down the field off to the left side. And that looks like it could be.
It's complete.
Oh, he got in. He got in for the touchdown. Wow.
Yeah, the safety had to make up a lot of ground. He basically had to turn his head and run. And so he couldn't see the ball coming and just kind of snuck in behind him. Just snuck over the defense, basically. Good concentration on the catch.
Yeah, Amalani Fuko. So one score is called back, and then pro throw able to find Fuko for the touchdown with 2:32 in this first quarter. So Logan on the board first.
That series was pretty much two long bombs from Logan. So we'll see how San Leandro adjusts next time they're on defense, getting beat twice deep.
Victor Lopez, PAT good. So 7-0 with 2:29 left in this first quarter here on the campus of Chabot College in Hayward. So we'll see if San Leandro their offense can come back onto the field and answer back. And they had a nice mix of run and pass last series, Willie. And so we'll see if that can continue and if they can
we'll
really
see.
establish the run as well. I mean, they had a few positive run plays, but maybe a little more consistency.
Yeah, well, they kind of made it hard for themselves by getting some early down yardage losses, and found themselves kind of playing catch up for the rest of their series. And for the most part, they were still able to convert and make it almost all the way down. Finally, their I don't want to say mistakes, but the losses kind of caught up to them for the final series, and they had to punt. We'll see if they can get off first down, get a couple yards as opposed to a stop or a loss for yards, and make it a little easier on the passing game and dial up some short passes maybe. And we'll see if their offense can flow a little better their second time around here.
So number 7, Johnson, and number 2, Carter, back deep for the Pirates. Number 3, Omar Navarro Rojas, teeing it up for the Colts. And Jose Ferreira ready to get back onto the field for the San Leandro offense and try to put together a drive that can result in a score. So Navarro Rojas getting ready to tee one up here. Johnson and Carter back. Little squib kick right down the middle, and it's going to be Johnson looking for some room. Squirts through one group of defenders, but brought down at the 30-yard line, so that's where they'll start. 1st and 10 with 2:20 and counting, San Leandro at their own 20.
Pretty good coverage on that kick. Both teams kind of going for a unique kickoff. We saw the pooch kick from San Leandro, and then the squib there from Logan. Could be that both teams have dangerous returners trying to keep the ball out of their hands.
Yeah, very true, Willie. So here we go with San Leandro. 1st and 10. On the give off the right side to number 26 for the Colts, and he's going to get down to the 40 for the Pirates into Colts territory. Big gain for number 26, Robert Alido. So a nice run there, and that's just what they were looking for from first play from scrimmage on their second possession.
Both big runs coming on the right side. Really similar play to the last run from Alido. Nice looking run there, and a little more definitive on where he went around his blocks that time.
So the Pirates at the 39-yard line of the Colts. Bell off the right side, and he's stopped after a short gain.
But that's what you want to do on first down, at least get a couple. And so now they can kind of get a little deeper into the playbook here on second down, as opposed to having to make up so much ground like they did on their first offensive series. So they've had success, both the pass and the run. And now you got a manageable second down. I think you can kind of go either way if you're Coach Bowers here.
1:35 and counting. Looks like a 2nd and 7 for the Pirates. Give to Alido again off the left side, but this time he's not going anywhere. Maybe a yard or two after he was stacked up by the Colts defense.
Yeah, good read from the defense there. They didn't bite on the first fake handoff. Kept their focus and able to stop that run play with relatively minimal yardage.
So the Pirates looking at a 3rd down and 6.
Pretty much the same spot they were last time at 3rd down.
under a minute to go now. 48 seconds in counting. Two receivers to Ferreira's right. And we have a flag down. That's going to be a delay of game on the Pirates, so that is not ideal for
And
your
it's like
third.
deja vu all over again.
So they're back. It's going to be 3rd and 11 now. So in a position that was manageable to a definite passing down.
Yep.
Would you say, Willie?
Yeah, I think so, although they did run it last time.
Ferreira looking down the right side, threw the hands along and almost caught by
Yeah.
Green, but he couldn't hang on to it. Nice defensive play by Long, but that still gave Green a chance.
Yeah, almost picked off and then almost caught. It looked like it would have been a first had he come down with it. And we'll see if they bring out. Yep, they're bringing out the punting team.
So it looks like number Fuka back for Logan, but that's not going to matter as the Colts will take over inside Pirate territory at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice play. Got up the field in a hurry and was able to get a block on that punt. And now they're looking at really good field position to start this next drive.
Yeah, in plus territory, 28 seconds left. So the Colts now, pro throw back onto the field. He's got two receivers to his right. Wethington in motion. The give to Wethington, trying to get outside to the left, but a great defensive play and thrown down with some authority, Willie, by number 50. Terrence Leota.
Yeah, he shed the block really fast, saw the handoff right away, and this time able to keep his hands on the running back and bring him down for a big loss.
So a loss of 11 as the first quarter comes to an end. So when the second quarter starts, we'll have a second down and about 22 yards from the Colts' own 40-yard line. So after one from Chabot College, 7-0 your score. I'm Alex Richmond along with Willie McFarland, and we'll send it over to Willie again for another announcement.
PlayOnSports.com is not only your destination for Friday night football action, but it's also the place for the most comprehensive coverage of high school playoff and championships events in all sports from across the country. PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here.
Thank you. So 7-0 here.
That was, and that was huge for San Leandro. They got stopped 2 times going down there. The last thing they wanted, and then gave up pretty good field position to Logan to get that big loss on first down. It's really going to help them out mentally, and hopefully they're thinking they can stop Logan here and keep the game at 1 score, be down only 1 score, and give their offense another chance to come back and give it another shot. So big play from the defense there. One that San Leandro really probably needed.
So second and very long here, about 22 yards to the first down marker. Pro throw with 2 receivers to his left. Wethington in motion again. This time they give to Cow off the left side, and Cow with a nice piece of running there as he's spun down at about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, real nice run because he got wrapped up early, and he kept going and got another 3-4 yards just by keeping his feet churning there.
Yeah, exactly. Very nice run from Cow. So third down now. 11:30 and counting in this second quarter. 7-0. Trips to Pro Throw's right, and that looks like movement on Bua there, the tight end number 4. That's going to be a false start. Ryan Bua, the tight end, a converted quarterback, now plays tight end and linebacker for the Colts. So that's going to push him back 5 yards.
So you're San Leandro here. You can't give up anything deep. You got to bring some DBs and make sure that whatever happens, they don't get past that stick there for the first down. This will be a big win for them if they can get a stop on this down.
Possibly a draw here, maybe just a safe call for
Yeah,
the Colts.
could be conservative from the Colts. We'll see.
2 receivers to Prothro's right in the pistol. Motion from left to right. Play fake to Long. Looking back to Long. He's got him wide open down the left side, and a nice catch by Long. He's going to get a chance to get in the end zone. He's going to take him down inside the 20, inside the 15, at about the 13-yard line, and that is a nice play call there on third down. The fake to Long,
Yeah.
and then Long streaking down the left side of the field.
The defense biting again on the play fake, and receiver able to get free and get a first down, a big first down, big conversion on third down from Logan.
Yeah, the Northwestern commit, Warren Miles Long. Big play on that one. So 2 receivers to Prothro's right. Pistol. Long stays in the game right behind Prothro. Long off the right side. He's got some space. He's going to get in for the touchdown.
So Long doing it all.
13-0.
Nice series from Long and Logan there, and good blocking up front. And it was a really similar play to the touchdown that got called back, if not the same play. Or are they calling him down? Oh no, I think we're seeing it. Oh, yep, they pulled back the touchdown again, I think.
Yeah, it looks like they did.
Or no,
Unless-
this is the 2-point.
Unless this is the 2-point. It looked
Yeah.
like he got in. We'll see. The refs are now
I heard the announcer say they called it back, but
stopping play to talk about it now. So once we get the word, we will pass that along.
what where they spotted it, it had to be a score, because if they were going to call it not a touchdown,
It would have to be closer.
it'd have to be much closer,
Yeah, right.
a couple yards closer. So I think we're seeing a 2-point
I think
conversion
that's safe
here.
to say, Willie. Yeah, I think this would be a 2-pointer. So Bua comes to the right side of the formation, trips to the right. The fake, Prothro back at the end zone, and a nice catch by Augustine. Number 19, Augustine. So that's good, and we're going to call that. We're going to call that 15. We're going with a 2-point conversion here, Willie.
Okay,
There's some
yeah.
confusion, but
Yeah, that was a nice play, good concentration, not bad coverage either from the defense, just better offensive play. And I think Logan got away with a little false start on that play.
it looked like Bua kind of moved early
Yeah.
to the tight end. There was some movement on the right side.
But
I saw that as well.
yeah, I guess they were lucky to get away with that one, and able to convert. Yeah, it's a 2-pointer. So it's kind of interesting. They went for the standard PAT on their first touchdown, and then went for 2 there, just to put a little extra pressure on San Leandro. If they score, they're going to have a decision to make about either going for 1 or 2, being down now 15-0.
So 15-0 here from Chabot College. 10:25 left in the second quarter. And Navarro Rojas, number 3, out to kick it off for the Colts. And it looks like Johnson and Carter will be back again to receive, excuse me, for the Pirates.
You got to be. They're playing a little more shallow, anticipating a squib here.
Yeah, and it seems like, Willie, that both teams really don't want to give either side a chance to really set up a return.
Yeah, but this is interesting because they've kind of emptied out the middle, and they want to get a fast guy a chance to return this. We'll see what kind of kick Logan opts for. on this kickoff. Playing really shallow is San Leandro.
As we wait for Navarro Roas to tee it up here, 15-0.
Now, I wouldn't rule out an onside kick or something tricky here either. And they got a nice cushion to work with, being up 15-0. You can gamble a little bit, but
yeah, really put
really
the pressure on.
Exactly, put the pressure big time on San Leandro. I think they're kind of maybe ready for it. Oh,
and it is. Little onside pooch kick there, received and fair caught by number 85 for the Pirates. So, yeah, you had the right read there.
I really didn't think it was going to happen, but it did. And
yeah, so James there with the fair catch, they'll get it at the 40.
But it really wasn't. It's not too bad of a setup for Logan. Now, yeah, they're on the 42, but it could be worse if you give one of their fast guys a chance to bring it back. Obviously, they're doing everything they can to not give them a chance for a return.
So Johnson took the snap there. Give off the left side to number 5, Bryson LeSure.
He never went down, but the whistle ended the play.
Yeah, so on that we had number 7, Johnson, came in, and he's playing quarterback for a little bit now. It looks like Ferreira has come out for a little bit, and we're going to have Johnson.
Yeah, maybe just trying to give Logan a different look.
Johnson on the keeper, nice fake. Tries to get outside to the left, and he does, and he's going to have enough for the first down. Great fake there by Johnson.
It was a really good fake because there was a defender real close by him, and instead of panicking and tucking the ball away and taking off, he sold the fake.
He really hid that ball on his hip there.
He really did, and even though a defender was right near him, it tricked everybody, and he was able to break contain, get out for a first down.
So 1st and 10, 9:27 and counting for the Pirates. Into plus territory now, in Colts territory. Johnson on the give, and that's going to be a loss after he stacked up, and I think they're going to call that maybe a helmet-to-helmet there. Number 5, Bryson LeSure on the carry, and number 7, Swami coming in there a little bit late, it looked like. I don't know. What did you think there, Willie?
Yeah, that's a tough one with the new rules now. Yeah, it looks like they're. It's a face mask, not a helmet to helmet. I didn't see it. But both referees throwing the flags out, so probably pretty clearly a face mask. And
so now Ferreira back onto the field. Johnson has come off, so I think you're right, Willie. Just wanted to mix it up a little bit, give him a different look. And so now Ferreira will come back onto the field. Tight into the right, wing to the left. Ferreira on the give off the left side, and that's going to be a short gain for number 26, Robert Alito.
Yeah, they had about a 1st down and 1 because of the penalty.
Right. So that will move the chains.
I'm a little surprised they didn't take a shot or something with the 1st down and 1. But they like their running game. It is working. Good job to keep this drive going. And they really want to get in the end zone here. We'll see what they can dial up.
So the Pirates back to work. Split backs behind Ferreira. Play fake. Ferreira looking left down the field. He's got a receiver. And that's intercepted by the Colts. Taking down the left side now. He's got a lot of room, and he's going to be pushed out around the 37-yard line. Great defensive play by the Colts. It looked like that there might have been a little bit of contact there, but Aki Muhammad with the pick.
Yeah,
Looked like he might have bumped him a
there
little
was
bit
definitely some contact there that threw the receiver off his path. But the defender, he had his head turned around and had his eye on the ball the whole time. So it's likely that the refs just ruled it as incidental contact. Both players can have the right to run where they need to go to make a play on the ball. And unfortunate for San Leandro, the receiver got bumped off his path, but a real nice defensive play. A big one at that, as San Leandro was getting down there pretty close to scoring. And if they can score here, they can really put San Leandro on their heels going into the second half.
Yeah, so 1st and 10 here for the Colts after that interception. 8:22 left in the second quarter. Pro throw, pistol formation, give off the play action, nice fake from Pro throw. He's running right, flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to tuck and run. And that's a nice gain from Pro throw, trying to, making something out of nothing there as he had to tuck that one and run. Let's see where they mark him, and it's going to be a 15-yard game, Willie.
Yeah,
wow.
Well, we can see where their early running game is really contributing to their offense. The play action is working great, and I think Coach Zuber is going to stick with it. It just seems to be opening up the lanes for the Logan ball carriers here.
Yeah, so back to work the Colts are. Wethington in motion across the formation. Beasley now, right up the middle, cuts it out to the left side, and he's got some room, sidesteps a defender, and he's going to be taken out after about an 7 to 8 yard gain there. So nice piece of running there from Beasley.
Yeah, really nice to break it outside because the defense had some nice penetration up front. He's able to bounce out, break contain, and a big gain on 1st down, and a 2nd down here. I'm gonna predict, like I did the onside kick, that we're gonna see a play action and a shot deep down the field, and we'll see if I can go 2 for 2.
Pro throw, play fake, another great fake, running off the left side, and he's going to be short of the 1st down. So
yeah,
for a moment there, I thought you were right there, Willie. Pro throw with some absolutely fantastic fakes tonight.
He has, and finally, or I shouldn't say finally, but the defense maybe getting a little used to it. Kind of anticipated, same as me, a play action there, and able to prevent the 1st down, but still got a 3rd and short here.
Yeah, 3rd and short with under 7:30 in the second quarter. 2 receivers to Pro throw's right, Augustine and Fuka. Wethington comes down on the left side. Inside give to Long. Long cuts it out to the left side, and he's got space now. 20, 15, and he's going to be, 30, dragged out at the 25.
Yeah, that was a great cut.
Yeah, great run there. That's why, Zuber really gives him the freedom to do what he wants. If the hole's not there, to break it outside, but he was able to get in there and break it outside on that one.
Yeah, about 5 yards in the run, he just stuck his foot in the ground and really swung it outside fast for a big pickup. And I think on that play, 3rd and short, they were probably expecting to go for it on 4th down anyways. Nice big pickup there.
1st down and 10 from the 25. Trips to the right. Play fake. Pro throw rolling right. He's got room. He's going to throw, though. And there's Bua, the tight end. Hard hit by Baker Lynch at the end of that, but not before Bua is able to make a catch. We also have a penalty on the play as well. We'll see what they call here.
Yeah, nice play from Bua to hold on after that big hit from Baker Lynch.
Looks like we have an ineligible man downfield, so that's going to bring it back for the Colts after that nice completion to Bua, the converted quarterback.
Well, you'll see that call sometimes when you got a quarterback who scrambles and kind of rolls out. A lineman or somebody kind of finds themselves going to block,
right,
as if you were to tuck and run. And on that play, he threw it kind of off his wrong foot. It looked like I thought he was going to tuck and run it there for a second until he threw it to Bua.
6:30 and counting. A nice little bubble screen to Fuka Fuka down the middle of the field, and he's going to get close to the first down inside the 20. So a nice play call
Great
there
play.
on 1st and 15. Little slip screen, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, good blocking from the wide receivers. Allowed him to kind of spring that inside. Also good concentration on the catch. He bobbled it a little bit.
Yeah, and he's going to the middle of the field, so he's really got to make sure he secures that ball when he's going in there.
Absolutely.
So under 6 minutes now, second quarter. Colts in the red zone, 2nd and short. Pro throw under center, which we don't normally see, and long up the middle for a first down and a short gain there. That might be one of the only times we see pro throw under center this game, as they run the pistol pretty much every single snap.
Yeah, well, it's been working so far on that play. They just wanted to pick up a couple of yards and move the chains. And now they got the playbook wide open, try and get in the end zone here.
So here we go, pro throw under center again with Muhammad in the backfield and Fanua as well. Give to Long off the right side. He cuts it upfield, and he's still on his feet. And another short gain for Miles Long, the Northwestern commit, who will be traveling to Big Ten country after his senior campaign to play under Coach Pat Fitzgerald. So we'll have a third down now. 4:55 and counting. And on that play, they brought in defensive tackle number 98, Grover Fanua, there to add some extra blocking. And he's back in there again with Muhammad, Fanua, and Long right behind him. Give to Long. Nice cut, and he's going to get in for the touchdown. Fantastic run from Long. I mean, what can you say about that one, Willie? He looked like he was going outside and just kind of stopped on a dime and cut it upfield.
Yeah, well, they've been able to break contain all night, and that time the linebackers for San Leandro getting upfield fast, and sure enough, making sure he didn't break contain, but didn't have enough guys inside to stop Long after he made that nice cut, and a nice touchdown from Logan.
So Navarro Rojas back onto the field. The Colts have decided just to kick the PAT here, and a lot of air underneath that one, but he gets
good.
that one to go. So it's going to be 22-0 with 4:25 left in the second quarter.
Well,
so on that last drive by the Pirates, Willie, I want to talk about that real quick because that was you thought they were going for the big play. That was just a play after they got the first down on the 1st and 1, went for the big play, unfortunately intercepted. And so this drive is very, very crucial for them. I mean, they had a nice drive going the previous drive, but this has to be, I mean, this is it for them. They have to get something going here.
Yeah, this one is huge, and it was a tough break because I thought the defense made a good play, but it really easily could have been pass interference. And that's just one of those ones. This is kind of a tough break. But absolutely, if you're San Leandro here, you really do have to put some kind of points on the board going into the half. You got to get something going now because what you want to do is you want to carry some momentum going into the third quarter. You want to keep this game within reach because if you can't put any points on the board right now, you're looking at giving Logan the ball again, and there's plenty of time left to put another score on the board for them too. So if you're San Leandro, what you want to do is you want to burn up clock, but you also want to get in the end zone.
Another squib kick down the middle of the field, picked up by Johnson, who took a few snaps at quarterback the series before. He's upended by Muhammad and a few other Colt defenders out to the 28-29 yard line there. So that's where the Pirates will start with 4:16 left until halftime.
Yeah, so they've got plenty of time, and they really, at this point, they do want to burn up all the clock because even though they're down 22, they can't afford to give Logan another possession this quarter. So I think we'll see a couple of runs and maybe a couple of short passes, but definitely a crucial moment for San Leandro to try to get in the end zone and put some points on the board. If not, at least a field goal. So and then if you on the other side of the ball, if you're Logan, you realize that if you can stop them here on this series, that you can really put their backs against the wall. So a big series for Logan's defense as well.
A toss there off to the left side for Green, gain of 5 yards. So a nice gain on first down there. So we'll see if they can convert here on these next few downs to keep this drive alive before halftime.
Yeah, it was a nice pickup on first down, and it looked like it had an extra yardage possibility, but he kind of tripped over some of his blockers, got a little congested out into the secondary. But a good first down pickup nonetheless. Now you got an open playbook here for second down.
Yeah, Ferreira, play action. Pressured, and he's going to go down. Nice play by the defense. And that is number 40. He's been all over the field tonight on defense. Ansar Muhammad. He also had that blindside hit earlier on Ferreira.
That was a nice pass rush there. That was a nice pass rush from Kato. It was Ansar Muhammad. Okay, sorry. My apologies. I was looking at the San Leandro roster. Anyways, yeah, nice rush up the middle. Shed the offensive lineman really quick. And after that first nice gain on first down, they got a third down and long, and really big play for the whole picture of the game coming right here.
Ferreira looking right. He's got a receiver downfield behind the defenders. And 2 Colt defenders there almost picked off Wethington, and it looked like Fuka were down there for the Colts, and so.
And Christian Carter, he was open.
Yeah, he got behind the defense.
He got behind the defense. Unfortunately, the pass was just a little short. Need a little more air underneath it, and they would have had the play they were looking for. So now, plenty of time left on the clock here for Logan to put more points on the board. So
2:39 before halftime, and the Pirates will be kicking the ball away. And it looks like Augustine is back for the Colts. End over end kick, and Augustine gets away from it.
Now, right now, the defensive coaching staff for San Leandro is preaching turnover. What they need to do is really try to force a fumble or make something really good happen here on defense to turn the tides of this game. And so we'll see. I think we'll see a little more attempts at stripping the ball, and maybe take a few more chances on defense from San Leandro. They'd like to get the ball back if they could, so they could put some points on the board before halftime.
So the Colts come out with 2 receivers to Prothrow's right. Prothrow drops back, and he has Augustine down the field down the left side. Can't hang on. Nice defensive play there by San Leandro.
And Fanau Matafa, he's frustrated because he had a beat on that ball the whole way, and he was well behind the receiver, and he just slipped. And they almost had that turnover they were looking for because the DBs had a read on that play. Still a nice defensive play, but we saw the frustration. It's because he tripped, and I think he thought he could have had a pick had he been able to keep his feet underneath him.
The running back, Scott Cow, now in the game to Prothrow's left. Augustine and Fuka. Prothrow keeps it right up the middle, and looks like he's going to get close to the first down marker, and he's going to get past it. That should move the chains. Gain of 11 yards there with 2:13 before halftime. 2:13 left in the second quarter, so first down and 10 into the Pirates' territory at the 46-yard line. Nice pickup there by Jeffrey Prothrow, the senior quarterback. Third year starting for Prothrow, along with Bua, Beasley, and Long. Pistol formation. Prothrow on the give, and that's a nice defensive play as a number of Pirates come in there to help, but the leader on that one looked like Leota.
Yeah, Terrence Leota just getting great penetration up the middle early on in the play. And unfortunately for Logan, the call was down the middle and a setback for him. And San Leandro is hoping they can get a stop here. A couple more downs to go. They really got to keep Logan off the scoreboard.
Yeah, so 1:15 and counting. The Colts back on their side of the field now. Pro throw, play fake, looking left, goes left. Bua wide open and just a little too long for Bua. There is a flag on the play in the vicinity of holding on the offense, so we'll see what the call is, and it is. It's holding on the Colts.
Well,
so that's gonna.
I'm curious if San Leandro wants to decline this, and the reason why is because now Logan's probably ruled out a first down, but they can run out the clock with just doing runs. If they had declined it, you'd get a third down. You might be able to get the ball back if you're San Leandro. I guess with just 1:05 left, probably won't have enough time to put something together. So.
And it is declined, Willie.
That's, okay,
that
they
is
declined
the.
it. So
I think the smart call.
Yeah, I think so. You're hoping you could get the ball back and have maybe 45 seconds to work with, and hopefully get something on the board if you're San Leandro.
So pro throw looking. Now he's going to scramble. He's pressured, running out to the left side, and he's only going to get past the original line of scrimmage, a few yards past that. So that will bring up a fourth down.
But he went out of bounds, stopping the clock, and that's just what San Leandro wanted. They probably would have wanted him to gain a few less yards because they're going to go for it here on fourth. But interesting decision to go out of bounds.
Wow, and they got him. That's where you have to be so disciplined,
yes.
Willie. And Prothrow was able to get the hard count, it looked like, and get San Leandro to jump offside. So they'll get even closer to that first down marker.
Yeah, and now the fourth down conversion becomes a lot easier, and the shot at getting the ball back for San Leandro a lot tougher, because they had everything what they wanted going with the out of bounds run. If they got to stop there, they would have had a good amount of time left on the clock. They could still stop them here. You got to play run. You got to play run if you're San Leandro, and you got to get a stop, and you'll get the ball back with about a minute left.
Oh, and there goes Muhammad. We'll see who moved first, but they went hard count again, and they brought in the big boys this time to block for long with Fonua and Muhammad. So Muhammad gives it right back.
Yep.
They went on the hard count again, and Muhammad couldn't hold there.
Yeah, well, it goes both ways, I guess. As far as you got to concentrate, and that's a tough one, but they're still going to go for it.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I think this is an interesting call to go for it here on fourth down. I know you got a potent offense and everything, but you've got a minute left, and if you don't get it here, you give up pretty good field position with plenty of time on the clock. If you punt it, even if you get it into the end zone, it becomes a lot more difficult for San Leandro. I guess it just shows how much he trusts the offense.
And on the other side, that his defense, too. He must,
Yeah,
it shows that he's got a lot of confidence in his defense. So they're going to call a timeout here. So maybe they're going to talk things over here, Willie. But it looked like they were about to go for it on about a fourth and 7 there.
Well, it could have been that they were trying to get him on another
a hard count again.
A hard count again, and he didn't get it, so they called a timeout. And now he wants to dial up his best 8-yard play he can, if they still do go for it, which I think they are. Otherwise, they wouldn't be talking it over. And San Leandro, what you got to do is you got to keep your concentration. Don't fall for another hard count, and you got to also make a choice. I think you got to either say, okay, they're going to run it, and hope your DBs can match up one-on-one, and because you really need to stop here. So we'll see how the linebackers play it, whether that's aggressively or into pass coverage. certainly, if Long comes on the field, you got to watch the run, and on the other side of that, you can't let them break contain, and that's been kind of their Achilles heel on defense, is allowing the running backs to break outside and go for some pretty big yards. Um, so this is a crucial moment. If they do stop here, they do have enough time to go back down and score a touchdown, and I think the offense is itching to get back out there and make this game a little bit closer.
Yeah, and they may try to leak Long out again into the flat. So we'll see what they've drawn up here for this 4th down and 6. Pro throw, rolling right, looking, flushed out of the pocket, looking for someone to get it to, and that's picked off by San Leandro. And so a chance for San Leandro. That was 4th down, so didn't look like they were going to convert anyway, but number 8, Matafa really made sure of it, and so he's going to he made that pick, and San Leandro is going to get a chance to score here with 46 seconds left.
Yeah, that was well done by the San Leandro defense. They were able to disrupt the rollout of Pro Throw early, and what that it forced him to take his eyes from downfield and focus on what he was doing, evading the defenders, and also a great play by the defensive backs to stay on everybody, and they were able to get the turnover.
So 1st and 10 from their own 30. Ferreira looking, rolling right, flushed out of the pocket, dumps it off, and that's incomplete. That could have been very dangerous there are a few Colt defenders nearby, but that's incomplete. Looking for number 26, Robert Alito. 40 seconds left until halftime.
Yeah, Logan got nice penetration again, forcing Ferreira outside of the pocket, and it's actually not too bad of a drop there, because the catch would have been about 3 yards, but you would have had the clock going, and so now you can kind of try and get something closer to the sideline, I think, is what you need to do. I'm not sure of their timeout situation, but they want to get something going down the field.
So Ferreira on a little
and you want to get out of bounds
in the flat, and he's upended. That's Alito, and there's a flag on the play, so that may be a late hit on the Colts. We'll have to see.
I can't see how it could be on the offense there.
Yeah, a nice pass from Ferreira to Alito into the right flat, and he was upended by a Colts defender, and now they're going to tack on a few more yards.
It was a good throw. He released the ball before his receiver had his head turned around. When the receiver turned around, the ball was right there for him. So that's obviously something they work on in practice. And nice timing, nice delivery, and the penalty didn't hurt either.
Yeah, so a nice game from Alito. In the opener against Dublin, he had 8 carries for 18 yards. He's at least doubled that tonight in carrying the ball and receiving. Ferreira rolls out to his left, looking, and he's got a receiver, and that might be Alito again, and it is. And a nice pass from Ferreira as he's rolling to his left, so he really has to throw across his body there.
Yeah, they're getting the passing game going here.
And I think that's the key, Willie, for San Leandro, to kind of roll Ferreira out here.
Well, yeah, now they're playing catch-up. I mean, they definitely got to get something going through the air.
Only 7 seconds left, though, so there's, they only have.
I guess you got to go Hail Mary. Maybe you can get one play to the sideline, but
at the most 2 shots.
Yeah, but if you do go for 2 plays, you got to get either down quickly and call a timeout in a hurry, or get out of bounds in a hurry. I think we'll see him take a shot right now.
Yeah, and with only 7 seconds, I mean, even if you do get the first down, the quick shot's not really going to help you.
Right.
So we'll see if they go for it all here before halftime. But they will be getting the ball in the second half.
Yeah, so, even if you don't score here, which it's going to be tough, you move the chains well. You had some nice passing plays going. It's enough to maybe get some momentum going into the third quarter, and like you said, they're going to get the ball back. So they want to try to build off this offensive series and get a score, either ideally now and on their first offensive series in the second half. But either way, got to build some momentum. Going to the second half, trailing 22, you really need to get something going in a hurry to be able to stay in this game.
Yeah, so we'll see what the Pirates have drawn up for this possession. 7 seconds until halftime, and the Colts in their prevent defense with 3 defenders on their own 25-yard line. Ferreira looking left. Looks like he's going to tuck and run, and he will. So that's going to do it for us here. It's halftime. Bua on the tackle there. So 20-0 at half as Ferreira decided just to kind of tuck and run there. So that is the end of the first half with the Logan Colts leading 22-0. We'll be back in a few moments with the PlayOnSports.com halftime show. Don't go anywhere. It's Friday Night Football on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
3:16 left to go in this ball game. I formation, 3rd and 3 from the 45 of the Wolverines. And this time, holy cow! Dion almost hands it to the Westview player. He's going to run this to the 5-10. Touchdown, Wolverines! How did that happen? That was
Snyder.
Holy cow! He was in the backfield before the running back could even get the handoff. He took the handoff from
He
Dion.
took the ball right out of Dion's hands and just
Holy cow!
can't say I've seen that one very often.
Snyder comes shooting in from the A-gap. I think Dion froze when he saw him. He's ready to hand off to his running back. He froze when he saw him and just let him have the ball. 12 seconds to go.
Oh, you could hear a pin drop.
5, 4, 3, 2. Get the snap off. Last play of the game. Brewster rolls right. Gets away from 2 sacks. Dons wins. Sack at the 20-yard line. What a game.
And number 40, Lucas Zinder with the game-saving sack. And there is heartbreak on one sideline and a jubilation on another.
Offset eye for the Grizzlies as Keeney takes it under center. They'll send a man in motion, pitch back to Bird on the sweep. Bird finds a seam. He might go, folks. 20, 15, 10. Drags a tackler. Touchdown! Bird goes 38 yards for the touchdown on the sweep. One more snap is all it's going to take, and there you have it, folks. Your 2011 Division I Sac Joaquin section champions, the Granite Bay Grizzlies, as they defeat Pleasant Grove 30-24.
Jacqueline Williamson. Her serve is over. Dug by Holt. Giblin going back to Holt near side. Cut shot, kept alive, back and one by Cathedral. And this one is out as Castanon Hill sends it wide. And the Cathedral Dons have won the title 16-14 in Game 5.
Thomas with the ball, swings it out to Norris. Cameron Taylor tried to block that one away. Norris with a strong take, blocked by B.J. Anya. Huge block. Robinson leading the break the other way, gets it to Grant. Slam dunk Jeremy Grant off the feed from James Robinson. What a play by the Stags.
Runner at third is Chavez. 8-2 the score. Bottom of the 7th. The 1-2. Popped in the air. This should do it. Cortopassi says it's mine. Now he's fading on it. And he can't make the catch, but Gaff comes in from center field and does. Congratulations to the St. Mary's Rams, a three-peat. They win it 8-2 against Franklin to take the series 2-0.
but this is time to run an offensive set that you've done all through the season in practice.
Yeah, and you also, you get it to your hottest player right now, just like they're getting it to Eichhorst right here. He's going to try to create some space, find somebody on the backside that's open.
Eichhorst flush out to the right. Oh, breaks free of a player. Eichhorst on his own, shoots and scores, bounces a shot home. Kuz can't handle the shot. Eichhorst takes off the shirt and the helmet. And how about that? Alex called it. Eichhorst, after sustaining the injury in the third quarter of play, has scored the game winner with 22 seconds gone in the overtime period. Dogpile on the field. Marin Academy take it. A fantastic finish to this game, and well, I hope his other ankle isn't hurting after this.
Hancock to his immediate left. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Hancock on a counter right side. He's inside the 10. He bounces off a tackler at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Helix. And behind Hancock, the field is littered with white jerseys on the turf.
Wow. Hancock not to be outdone by his fellow playmakers on offense. Put on a show on that short 12-yard touchdown run. Looked like he was down after 3 yards, just threw a defender on the ground.
As sophomore Chris Carter sits under center in their tight wing formation. Lycos in motion. Second back through is Freeman. Freeman just knocking people over. Look at him run. Breaks through. 4 tackles. And now it's just a foot race to the end zone. And Freeman's going to go the distance. Touchdown Imperial on the first play of the second half. 2nd and 6 for Imperial from their own 47. They're going to give it to Freeman again off the left side. And Freeman gets by one wave and down across the 40-yard line. Still on his feet. Look at him run down to the 20-yard line. One man to beat. Gets by him. Touchdown Freeman. How did he do that? Holy cow. 64-yard touchdown run. His 5th of the game. Royce Freeman, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see the top rushing, and as I look over to our partners at KXO Radio, the top rusher in the San Diego section for the next 2 years.
That's just amazing. That is just amazing. They hit him in the backfield. They hit him at the line of scrimmage. They hit him a couple yards downfield. They hit him again near the goal line.
Keep those Lowell fans quiet over there.
Lum sets it up for Pang. Long, it's out. Low, a magnificent 7 titles in the San Francisco section in dramatic style as they pull out a fantastic victory over a spirited Galileo Lions team. They win the 4th game, 31-29, and they take the 2012 Academic Athletic Association San Francisco section title.
Officials say no 5-second count can be started. Nobody was close enough defensively. Lyle's going to swing left side. Robinson. Here is a backdoor lob for Grant. They've been wanting that all game. And they got it, 50-42. They lulled you to sleep, and then they hit Grant on the back door.
They trail by 2. McMorrow's kick is on the way, and it is good. St. Augustine has their first lead of the game, 21-20, with 25 seconds to play. The senior McMorrow with a huge kick, not the longest of his career, but the biggest of his career. St. Augustine leads it 21-20.
Already lining up. They won't even have to run that one more play. They just acquiesce.
Why bother?
So there you have it. Your 5-time defending Division III champions, the Cathedral Catholic Dons, running up, over, and through Olympian 41-0 here from Qualcomm Stadium.
Patriots down 21-17. Great ball game here. Dillon taking it, looking right, throwing it up top to Gaines. It will be caught by Gaines. Oh my goodness. It looked like the defender had it, but Gaines stole it away from him. Jason Gaines, are you kidding me, my friend? Oh boy. It looked like for sure we had an interception by the Tories, but as they both were going to the ground, Jason Gaines just wrestled it away from him. Shane Dillon to Jason Gaines on an 11-yard play.
Fanchon in the game, now out, replaced by Hayashi, the libero for defense. Wenzel serve, championship point, ball up in the air. Hayashi's going to bring it back. Richards, deep one, over and 3. Free opportunity, look for Wallace, no, they go Becker. Hayashi, then tap over and 2 by Hollingsworth. Now look for Wallace for the match!
Kathleen Wallace, no better way for the Bulls to finish it than giving it to their senior leader.
25-12, 25-15, and with 8 straight points to close out their 3rd straight D5 championship on a kill by Kathleen Wallace, 25-21 in Game 3. Branson has won the D5 title.
To the backfield, it's Hernandez and Northcutt. Set to throw is Thomas, has time, goes for the home run. It's intercepted in the end zone. Seemed like they tried to go to Martin, and Martin slipped. Stockton, Hilmar, and Escalon. That's going to do it, folks. Victory formation, take a kneel. The clock comes out. The clock will tick down. The players jumping up at midfield. I think I see a Gatorade. Did we have a Gatorade shower?
We most certainly did. Casey Taylor getting the shower there. Very much deserved.
Down to 12.
Great tackle there by Ronald Williams there to make the stop for Helix.
And the Helix fans are starting to celebrate here. This is going to be the final play. 5 seconds. Pow will hand it off. And they're going to get in the end zone. Touchdown. That's Keegan who gets in, but that's going to be the end of the ball game. 44-6 will be the score. So Oceanside scores on the final play of the ball game.
And gets a consolation prize just to make this is kind of say that, hey, we didn't get shut out.
So 44-6 is your score. And Helix is celebrating on the sideline. Oceanside streak of 7 straight championship games has been ended.
2 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock. Clock rolling, 3rd down and 15 for the Patriots. Dillon, he's got time, steps up. He's going to chuck it deep. He's got a man open. Seth Collins with a diving catch. He hauls it in at the 25. Oh, my goodness.
I'll tell you right there. Dillon goes to show why he is a Division I prospect as he's able to step up, elude the pressure, see Collins down the field, and make the connection. As I'll tell you right now, there has not been a bigger catch for Seth Collins this entire season.
Fans nervously wait on the far side. Trips right. Vernon, the lone receiver to the left. Troy Zine rolls right. Here we go. And he's going to be... Oh, he gets away, but can't get away from the second slew. Vacaville takes over on downs, and the crowd erupts. So does the sideline. Got to watch it. Got to watch the sideline here.
Yeah,
Remember,
really
they were up
stepped up.
35-26. 2 unanswered touchdowns. That's going to do it, folks. Your 2011 Division II Sac Joaquin.
Welcome back to Chabot College in Hayward, California. This is the PlayOnSports.com halftime show. I'm Alex Richmond, alongside me Willie McFarland, and at half, the Logan Colts lead the San Leandro Pirates 22-0. So Willie, what was your? I mean, in the first half we saw Logan, and they were able to run the ball with some success. Had a few big plays. One to Fuka, and then one down the left side of the field to Miles Long as he leaked out of the backfield. What's your take on the first half with the way Logan's been able to move the ball?
Well, their offense has been really good, and yeah, like we said, the long ball was working, and the running game. But really, to me, the big play was the interception, because up to that point, San Leandro hadn't turned over the ball, and their offense overall was moving the ball pretty well, just unable to put it together closer to the end zone. And in that series, they were close, and in the game I think was only 15-0 at that point. So they were looking to make it just a one-score game. Instead, Logan defense coming up with the big turnover, and basically able to then bring it out to a 3-score game. And so for me, kind of the feeling of the half was that Logan's ability to run the ball and kind of control the tempo was frustrating San Leandro's offense, and they were unable to get in a great rhythm, even though they were able to move it relatively well. So a bad break with the interception, and good offense from Logan for the entire first half.
Yeah, and let's talk about San Leandro for a moment. On the other side, we were talking about their offense and how can San Leandro, kind of get a little bit more consistent here in the second half. We saw them with a nice dose of the run game and rolling Ferreira out with some nice completions. But I guess it really was that interception that changed what could have been a touchdown there at the end of the near the end of the first half.
Yeah, well, they got the passing game going a little bit towards the end of the first half, and I think they'd like to see that more. They really need a score on their first possession, and I think if they can do that, their defense played well overall. They put up 22 points, but they had a lot of plays for lost yardage. They had a turnover on Logan. And so if the offense can get a score in early here, I think you can see a little momentum shift. It's important, though, that they score on their first possession.
Yeah, and we'll see them attempt to do that. They did kick off, so they'll receive here at the beginning of the third quarter. But Logan, a powerful team. They're ranked second in the North Coast Section Division I rankings and fourth overall in the North Coast Section rankings behind De La Salle, Marin Catholic, and Camp Alindo.
I'll also be interested to see what happens in play-action plays from Logan, how San Leandro reacts. They overplayed a lot of the play-action fakes in the first half. And it cost them a couple long balls, and it also cost them a couple of big runs to the outside. So I think I'll look to see them a little more disciplined on defense when Logan goes to the play action, play fake.
And Protho has been so effective with that play fake and has been able to get some nice completions down the field as well as open up the run game. That play fake has really done wonders for them tonight.
Yeah, all the passes in the first half came off play-action fakes. And that's the benefit of establishing a run early. But I do feel that San Leandro started to figure it out a little bit at the tail end of the half. They had a couple plays where they disrupted the offense of Logan and forced Protho to run it or tuck it. And I don't know. I don't think this game is out of reach quite yet. Especially getting the ball first, but they do need to make something happen and make it happen quick before this thing kind of gets too far away from them.
So both teams getting ready to come back on the field here. We're about ready to start the third quarter, coming to you live from Chabot College on the Play On Sports Network. And so that's going to do it for our halftime show here. Friday Night Football will return in a few moments, but we are going to keep it here. We're going to go right through it. No break, Willie. I think we should just power on to the kickoff here. So one last thing on Logan. They have that three-headed monster in the backfield, and we've been able to see. We talked to Coach Zuber before the game. We've been able to see that, at its finest with Cow and Beasley and Long, all able to carry the ball in the first half and do well. All of them, they complement each other very well.
Yeah, absolutely. And some real nice runs from all three guys, actually. But also a couple times they had some miscues and some tackles for losses from San Leandro. So despite that three-headed monster, the defense from San Leandro, it isn't. It's playing it decently well. It's containing it somewhat. And on the other side of that coin, San Leandro with a couple of nice big runs, two that I can remember from Alito, I believe. So, yeah, it was just a funny first half because I really don't feel like the score really reflects kind of the way the game went. For the most part, they were trading punches. The difference being, Logan obviously scoring on their offensive series, and San Leandro with a couple tough breaks, including penalties.
And that interception. Really.
And the interception.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, we could be looking at a much closer game here had they been able to just put something together at the tail end of their drives. For Logan, Coach Zuber talking about he wanted to bring in some more protection for the long ball and one-on-one plays for the receivers, and we saw that work a couple of times. In fact, one drive was pretty much two about 40-yard pass plays. So we'll see if he continues with the steady dose of that. San Leandro's defense is going to have to really the safeties really can't bite on any play fake and not let the receivers get behind them. And I think defensive line for San Leandro just kind of keep hanging in there. They're playing well, and they just got to get some offensive big plays going. They did. They were able to crack off a couple big runs. It's not dead yet. We'll see if they can respond here early and just make this game into a closer game.
Yeah, so this first drive for the Pirates, so critical, Willie, in this third quarter, and they're going to get a chance right here as Navarro Rojas comes on the field and he gets ready to tee it up and kick it down to, it looks like, Christian Carter and Steven Johnson, who we saw play quarterback for a few snaps in that second quarter. He's a sophomore, and he was beaten out by Jose Ferreira for that starting position. So
now, if I were the special teams coach, what I would do is I would flip-flop. I'd put my fastest guys up there on the 35. We've seen only two squib kicks, and it'd be really great for San Leandro if they could get a big run back early in this second half.
Another little squib-like kick down the center, goes past the 20, picked up by Carter. He's got some running room off the left side across the 30, and he's upended by Akeem Muhammad for the Colts. So that's where the Pirates will start. 1st and 10, 11:53 in this third quarter. We're just getting underway here from Chabot College in Hayward, California. The Colts leading 22-0.
And so far, the squib kick doing its job. San Leandro really hasn't made an adjustment to it yet, although that was not a bad run back. See what they can get started going here offensively. Like you said, a very crucial series for San Leandro.
So Ferreira on the give off the left side. Minimal gain there for the Pirates.
And all their big runs in the first half happened off the right side.
Yeah, we saw Alito he got a nice chunk of yards on a few runs off the right side.
Yeah, so they went left there. I'd like to see him run it right again. See if they can get another big gain.
Now we have Johnson in at quarterback. A give off the right side to number 8.
Number 8 for now, Matafa. A manageable third down.
Third down, and it looks like about 4 yards for the Pirates here, and Ferreira's back in the game, so they're using two quarterbacks tonight, trying to mix it up, change the look for that Colt defense. 10:50 to go, third down and about 5 yards. Ferreira under center, and wow, what a hit. And there looked like a little confusion there, Willie. It looked like he wasn't quite sure who to give it to, and
he was unblocked.
The Pirates were punished there.
It was Mose Fualau with the sack. And not what you want, San Leandro. having to punt, having to go 3 and out in a game like this early. But, yeah, miscommunication up front and a nice play from Mose.
So nice play by the Colts. They don't even really let that drive get going at all there, as the first possession of the second half by the Pirates is stopped, and they're going to have to kick it away here.
That was the first 3 and out that I can remember seeing this game. A good punt, though.
Yeah, low spiraling kick, and that's going to be downed by the Pirates. The 29-yard line, so that's where the Colts will come out. Jeffrey Prothro will come out with the rest of the offense at their own 29-yard line. Under 10 minutes now in the third quarter, with the Colts leading 22-0 over the Pirates.
And I've been pretty impressed with San Leandro's defense so far, and they're kind of starting to feel it a little bit more as this game's been progressing, more so than the offense, I think. And we'll see if they can make it's kind of now on their shoulders to make something happen, to bring in a big blitz here.
Give to Long off the left side. He's got some room. He breaks it out across the 40, across midfield, and he's taken down, not after a big gain for Miles Long.
Yeah, and they
About a 26-yard gain.
They had the blitz going, and unfortunately, the gap from the linebackers was not the gap that Long took to run that ball. And basically, he had an empty linebacker set and able to get out into the secondary in a hurry. A big gain there.
Very shifty.
Yeah, great run.
Long was there. He's in the hole, and he just bounced it right out to the left side, was able to get a big gain there. So the Colts back to work here. 1st and 10 from the Pirates 45. Inside give to Long again, running hard, churning. He's brought down after a gain of 5 yards, but he was stacked up there, Willie, but his feet kept moving.
Yeah, that time the San Leandro did not blitz, and so they were able to keep an eye on Long. And let me tell you, their focus is definitely on him when he's in the backfield. So they're able to wrap him up for a 5-yard gain still, but much better result than the first down run of 26 yards.
Yeah, and the beauty for the Colts, now they bring in Beasley, they can bring in Cow, and they're nice change of pace backs. They complement each other nice, so we'll see if they decide to give the rock to Beasley here on a 2nd down and 5. Play fake, pro throw, looking deep. He's got Weathington, throws it up. A nice defensive play by Johnson to break that one up. Karsten Weathington was the intended receiver for Prothro, and Prothro a little too much air underneath that one, but nice defensive play by Steven Johnson.
Yeah, Steven Johnson had that thing read the whole way. Did not give much separation at all, and a strong defensive play. Looks like is he cramping up a little bit or something? Kind of hobbling a little bit, but I think he's all right. Oh. And so that play had worked in the first half. And San Leandro making the proper adjustment defensively to stop it.
So a 3rd down now and 5 with 8:49 in this third quarter. Prothro looking left, goes deep, and that's just over the head of number 18, Fuka. And so it's going to bring up a 4th down. Just overshot the receiver there.
Yeah, he had him. He had about half a step on the DB, but still pretty tight coverage, and that's one of those plays that would have needed, near perfect throw to have completed it. But I like the aggressiveness of the offense from Logan. Defensive timeout, I believe.
Yeah, so a big 4th down here for the Pirate defense. So they want to make sure they got everything in check. So we're going to send it over to Willie again for another announcement.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you are enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
All right. So a 4th down, very critical for the Pirates as they desperately need a stop here. Another score would really
put them in the hole, that's for sure.
It would, Willie. So we'll have to see what what they've dialed up here, what Coach Bowers has dialed up defensively. And on the flip side, Coach Zuber, see what he can do. And
yeah, well, they've stopped the pass a couple times in a row here. So I think Zuber likes a run on this play. Oh, it's just certainly a play action if it's a pass. And I think San Leandro, I don't know if they're going to bring a blitz or what. They've been getting burned on a blitz as of late. They do bring extra guys.
Augustine in motion and a give to Long, and that's a nice play by the defense there. Able to hang on to the ankles of Long. And so that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Nice play from the defense. I think Coach Bowers, he told them, look, we're going to play the run here.
Fotu with a nice play there.
We've stopped the pass. We're going to one-on-one. They had one-on-ones in prior passing situations, and we're able to break it up. So I think he queued up his linebackers, hey, look, focus on the running back. Do not let them run this for a first down. And a big play to stay in this game from San Leandro.
So Coach Bowers is going to stick with Ferreira as of now. And they'll have a 1st and 10 with 8:38 left in this third quarter from their own 39-yard line. 2 receivers to the left. Ferreira on the give off the left side. And that's a nice gain by number 5, Bryson LeSure for the Pirates.
They're breaking off some chunks here for first down. They got to keep it going. But that's a nice run off the left side. Most of the runs we've seen off the left side have been stopped, but some nice blocking up front from the offensive lineman. And
that's really what you have to do. Just go for it in chunks. You can't get these big hitters. You need to, go after it play by play. Really.
First down especially. You need to set yourself up, make it manageable on 2nd and 3rd down.
Ferreira to Alito off the left side again, but this time he is stacked up by a number of Colt defenders there, and Bua's in on it again.
And I
Muhammad.
Good play by the defense, but I'm curious because all the successful running plays from San Leandro, they've just been kind of power, just in between the guard and the tackle. Nothing too fancy as far as like a toss or sweep. And to go away from that, maybe you're trying to catch the defense off guard or something, but I like San Leandro when they just stick to the power running. In between the offensive linemen as opposed to trying to bounce it outside. Linebackers from Logan too fast, and they're not biting on the initial play fake. So they backed him up. Was there a penalty? I'm not sure. Anyways, they
continue. There must have been to back them up.
Yeah, there's a penalty because we got 2nd down again.
Give off the left side this time.
There's a power run.
To Bryson LeSure again. So trying to get some yards back they just lost after that penalty.
Yeah, they got to stick with that. That's a nice 5-yard run. And 3rd and about 7. And makes it much more manageable off that penalty. I think we're going to have to see a passing play here or something tricky in the running game.
Yeah, some sort of misdirection play, I'd say, because they won't be able to go for it on a 4th down unless it's, about less than 2 yards, I'd say, in that situation. So 7 minutes left in the third quarter. 3rd down and about 7 for the Pirates of San Leandro. Ferreira on the play fake, looking, and that's hauled in for a catch. That's going to be a first down, number 6. Green hauls in that reception. So that'll move the chains.
That was a great catch and an even greater name. And, that's awesome. Awesome play. And moving the chains, that's just what the offense for San Leandro needed to keep this drive alive.
In Colts territory. From the 44-yard line. That's where Ferreira and the offense will continue this drive. Ferreira looking right, has a receiver. And that's hauled in, another first down. That's going to move the chains, and it looked like it was Green again. And Ferreira's really been throwing in some tight windows tonight, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been throwing some bullets. And overall, they've had really good success passing the ball. Even going into the first half, I mean, they're definitely in the 70% range. I'm not sure the official stat there, but they're completing most of their passes. Dream come off the field here, which is not good for San Leandro. He's got something bothering him, which is not good.
Nice defensive play there by the Colts. It looked like he was going to be stacked up for a big loss. Was able to get a few yards, but still a loss on the play. So we're looking at a second down, and that was number 5, Bryson LeSure again on the carry.
The handoff wasn't clean, and so he kind of had to slow down before he grabbed it. And just slowing down that half second, let the defense kind of get a step on him.
So we have second down and long now with 5:20 and counting in this third quarter. Ferreira on the toss to the left to Bell. Bell trying to get outside, and great pursuit from the Logan defense, but a nice play from Bell as he was able to cut it up there past a few defenders. It looked like number 64, Jihad Sharif, had a chance at him, but he was able to slip right by him and get close to the original line of scrimmage. So we'll have a third down and 11.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse for San Leandro, but nice play there to get some positive yards going. But as we've seen, anything to the outside hasn't been too effective versus Logan's defense. More success up the middle, and you got a long third down here, and like we talked about earlier, I mean this is key for them to get on the board before Logan can score again.
4:20 left. Ferreira on the play fake, looking right. Now he's going to tuck it, and he's going to run now. He's got room off the right side. Bua, and a great defensive play by Ryan Bua, playing linebacker for the Colts, able to cut him down at about the 24-yard line. So it's going to be a fourth down and about 4 yards.
It was a nice open field tackle. He realized where the first down marker was, so he didn't overplay Ferreira defensively. He took the right angle to prevent the first, and I think San Leandro has to go for it here.
Yeah, definitely at this point in the game.
Go for the touchdown. They got a manageable fourth down, and turning it over isn't too bad as far as field position goes.
So he's got Green to his left. That could be a target, but he's going to hand off now to Bell, and Bell is stacked up. Bua in there. Number 42, Long in there on the stop. So
it's close.
That's going to be a turnover on downs. What looked like to be a sort of conservative play call there on a fourth down where they really needed to get that first down.
Yeah, somewhat. Although all their power runs have been gone for 4 or 5. I think on fourth down and 2, yeah, a run up the middle like that is definitely a more conservative call. But I like it just because they've had success going to those running plays prior, but unfortunate turnover on downs for San Leandro being so close to the end zone.
So now we see Scott Cow, and he's going to get a chance to carry the rock right up the middle. He's got a nice hole as he cuts out close to the 40-yard line, upended by a Pirate defender, but not before he moves the sticks. And there's that third running back. Coach Zuber said they like to give Long and Cow the bulk of the carries on first and second down because Beasley's really their third down back, and Cow gets a chance to carry one there, taken down by Williams, number 15, with a hard hit.
It was a nice carry. Nothing too fancy. Kind of put his foot in the ground and ran downhill and able to get into the secondary and get them out of their own end of the field in a hurry.
So now they give to Beasley up the middle, and he's got a big hole across the 45 and down to the 40 into Pirates territory.
And now we can see the effect of the running game kind of wearing down the defense. The holes are getting bigger for the running backs, and they're really taking big chunks here. Defense for San Leandro got to bear down here and try to plug up some of these holes.
And that's what the backs do to you. There's 3 of them, so they can go hard every time, like Coach Zuber said before the game. So here we go again, pistol formation, 2 receivers to the left for Prothro. On the give to Long now. Long cuts it outside. He's across the 30, down to the 20, down to the 15, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds near the 10-yard line. So a nice piece of running, and that was Cow, Beasley, and then Long, all getting first down, all getting big chunks of yards, and now they're in the red zone. close to the 10-yard line, Willie.
Yeah, and on that play, San Leandro chose to blitz 2 linebackers right up the middle, and what it did was, it plugged up the holes there in the middle, but Long, just like the other running backs, fast enough to break it to the outside, and once he does that, there's no one there until he gets to the second level.
So Augustine and Fuka now to the right, and the give to Cal, and he's not going to get anywhere there.
Yeah, nice play from the defense.
Looked like Prothro kept that as Cal was right next to him. So Prothro on the carry, no gain, second down, 1:45 and counting in this third quarter. 22-0 your score from Chabot College. I'm Alex Richmond alongside Willie McFarland. Friday Night Football on playonsports.com. Second down and 10 for the Colts. Motion left to right. Beasley to give, tries to string it out to the left side and does, and he loses the ball, but he was out of bounds there, and he's going to get down to the 9-yard line.
Yeah, he's got some quickness. It looked like he had nowhere to go, and he bounced that thing out and able to make something out of nothing. Nice run from Beasley.
Yeah, normally the defense kind of in that situation, they're trying to string you out so they can get some guys to come and tackle you. But he was able to, that speed, he's so quick, he was able to just turn the corner there for a few yards.
Yeah, it seems like no matter what they do, these running backs are able to break contain and get some yards on the sideline.
Pistol formation, Wethington now on the carry off the right side, trying to get some space across the 10, across the 5, and he's going to get in for the touchdown. Karsten Wethington. Nice run from him as he came across the left side of the formation to the right. Prothro on the give to him, and a score for the Colts.
Yeah, good speed. They've been hitting them with just kind of straight on handoffs, and there they bring Wethington around the side, and he's able to get the corner and get in for the touchdown.
So Navarro Rojas on for the PAT to try to make it 29-0 here at Chabot College late in the third quarter, and that one sneaks through. Not a lot of power behind that one, but Navarro Rojas able to get that through. So 29-0 over the San Leandro Pirates. And San Leandro, we sound like, we continue to say this, but a nice consistent drive needs to be put together here.
Yeah,
it's getting a little late in the game.
It sure is, and it seems like the Logan defense tightens up just right when they needed to, which is basically right when San Leandro gets down almost to the red zone, pretty much the red zone, is when Logan's defense shores up, and they're not able to get a first down once they cross over the 30-yard line. They move the ball from where they get it. They get it up to around the 25-30-yard line, and then Logan's defense just decides that they're not going to go any further than that. And the reason why it feels like the game could be closer is because that's when it's not like they're going 3 and out way back on their own 20. They're moving and then just unable to get it. And then not only that, they're not going for field goals, and they haven't all game. And that's why you're seeing the 0 on the scoreboard.
Pooch kick from Navarro Rojas and a fair catch called for. Number 1 came down with it for the Pirates, Baker Lynch. So they're going to start at the 36-yard line, the Pirates will. 1st and 10 with 1:10 left in this third quarter. 29-0 your score, coming to you from Chabot College in Hayward, California. We're in week 2 of the 2012 high school football season.
Now, at this point in the game, if you're San Leandro, you don't want to get shut out, number 1. You might mentally be thinking, okay, maybe we're out of it, but but really you got a lot to play for. You don't want to get shut out. You want to make this thing close. You know, you still got a lot to play for here.
And a nice catch from Green off the left side, and lost the ball at the end of that play, but they're going to call him down before that. So he's close to the first down marker. It looks like he has enough to move the chains, and he does. So that's been a constant tonight for the Pirate offense. Ferreira to Green, that's been a positive for them tonight.
He's having a great game catching the ball, as is Ferreira throwing to him. And I think he lost that ball, but I think he was out of bounds before he fumbled. But, yeah, you know, we would like to see a little more of that in the first half. You got to keep going to it.
Ferreira off the right side, another first down completion.
Is that Dream again? No.
That's number one, no. Baker Lynch.
Baker Lynch. So nice quarterback spreading the ball out a little bit. And here we go again. They're inside the 40.
And this is where their drives have really stalled.
Yeah.
Once they've gotten down into plus territory, even inside the 30, that's where their drives have stalled. So
absolutely. What has happened this game is they get down here and then they go for a run. And it's stopped by Logan instead of kind of going with what got him there, which is the passing game. And so I think we might see a change here. We got a passing formation going.
Ferreira looking left. Pressured now. He's going to keep it. Positive yards out of that one. And that's going to end our third quarter. So at the end of 3, it's 29-0. When we start the fourth, it will be second down and about 7 for the Pirates. So before we start the fourth quarter, we're going to send it over to Willie for another set of announcements.
Play On Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at Play On Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/playon-network. Keep up with all the high school action every week. From your destination for high school sports, playonsports.com.
Thank you, sir.
So
it's closer than we had thought. That was
much closer than we thought.
A nice gain.
And are they not? They're not switching sides?
They should be. But we're going to go with it here.
Okay.
First down and a loss on that play. You know, I was just, as the play was going, I was thinking there must have been a penalty or something on that.
Yeah, me too.
First down and short, so it's a loss on the play on the give from Ferreira to number 26, who's gotten a bulk of the carries tonight, Robert Alito. In the first game, Randy Bell was the star, going over 100 yards. But tonight, Alito is really getting a bulk of the carries, and now they're going to switch ends. So they will switch sides as they normally do after the end of a quarter. So 11:58 in this fourth quarter, and it will be second down and short for the San Leandro Pirates. And what Coach Bowers would really love to see them punch it in here. You know, even though they're down 29, you know, they're obviously haven't given up, and there's, you know, they have other things to play for, and they got a tough schedule too. They have Bellarmine next week, and then they go to Freedom and Deer Valley. Those are the next 3 games, and so all non-league games before they start their league against Castro Valley, Hayward, Berkeley, and the other teams that are in the West Alameda County League.
You know, the second and short passing game's been great so far. This is a good opportunity to try and go for it.
And Johnson in the game now on the give to Bell, and Bell loses a yard or two there. So from the 31-yard line now, with 11:44 left in the contest, it's third down and a long 3.
Yeah, right on cue. Logan's defense kind of tightening up here, and if they successfully stopping the run, which has really been the key to slowing down San Leandro at this end of the field, because they go away from the pass. They're definitely playing run. That seems to be Logan's game plan, and it's working. They're unable to run it.
Johnson again looked like he wanted to give it to number 26, Alito, but kept it himself and was kind of hammered there. Hit pretty hard. And it looks like he is cramping up like you had said earlier. And so Johnson down on the field. And the trainer will come out to tend to him.
So you might want to have the trainer do that, not big number 55.
So, and good sportsmanship as Long comes over there to make sure Johnson is okay. So a 4th and short here, and we haven't really talked about him too much, but the interior defense, the defensive line for the Colts tonight, Mafi and Fino and Sharif and Fonua, they have all done a fantastic job, really dominating the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
we've seen a handful of nice runs from the Pirates, but they've really done a fantastic job tonight on the defensive side.
Yeah, they've been outstanding. I mean, especially at this end of the field, they don't let him move the chains, and like we just saw, they actually had a 1st down and 1, I think, on the other side of the field before the switch over, nowhere, and then a 2nd down and 2, and didn't really go anywhere. And here, again, preventing them from moving the chains. And now we got 4th and inches, and we'll see if the defense can hold up and kind of continue with the theme of the game. Basically, stopping San Leandro right when they're getting close to a scoring opportunity.
So with Johnson down, we can let's just hope that it's a cramp, but we're going to send it back over to Willie for some more announcements.
Play on Sports is not only your destination for Friday night football action, but it's also the place for the most comprehensive coverage of high school playoff and championships events in all sports from across the country. PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here.
All right, so Johnson able to walk off on his own power and being tended to, and so we'll keep you updated on that. But in the meantime, Ferreira back onto the field for the Pirates, and 4th down and short here. A must needed conversion here on 4th and short. Ferreira on the give to Bell, and Bell is stacked up, and it looks like he had it at first but was pushed back. He is right near the sticks. So
yeah, he dodged the first tackler, and oh man, it was awful close.
And that just shows you the speed of the Colts, and their defense so far tonight has been absolutely fantastic. And right there, it looks like they held him. Wow, it was a 4th and less than a yard, and ball's gonna be going the other way now.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they're not even gonna measure it. So the story of the game is consistent, and Logan's defense doing excellent job preventing San Leandro getting going, close to the end zone.
So just like that, 10:25 in this contest. 1st and 10 from the 28 pro throw. Calls Augustine in motion across the formation. Play fake pro throw looking down the middle of the field. And he's got Fuka. Nice catch from him. Gets down to the 47-yard line and bobbled momentarily by Fuka. And
he bobbled it about 3 or 4 times before he finally hauled it in.
And he is able to move the chains on that one.
Yeah, and after he finally hauled it in, he turned it upfield, got a nice block from a receiver who didn't give up on the play. And, again, the effectiveness of the play action demonstrated there. Wide open across the middle was Bua.
Pro throw now. Calls Weathington in motion. The give to Long. Long bounces it outside, cuts it up the middle of the field. He's still on his feet. And a nice gain from Long, about 13-yard gain from him. Gets down to the 40-yard line of the Pirates.
See the balance of Long on that run. Someone kind of got their hands on his jersey and and you just saw how his strength. He kind of just was able to keep his feet underneath him, and really keep his feet underneath him for that whole run, making sharp cuts. But it just looks like he doesn't lose a lot of steam when he makes a cut.
And that's why he's going to be playing at the next level. He's a fantastic back, has balance, speed, vision. There he's brought down by number 52 for the Pirates. And so a loss of yards there, second down. And that was Dion Barron there on the stop.
Yeah, Dion Barron getting some nice penetration early and able to wrap up. Was that long on that last play, which is not easy to do. Nice play from Barron.
Second down and 12. Trips to the left for Prothro. Prothro's going to give it to Beasley now. Beasley dancing around the backfield. And another loss. Great defensive play there by the Pirates. A host of Pirates chasing Beasley and able to bring him down. So it's going to be third down and long now. And we've seen a few plays like that tonight from the Pirates. Great pursuit to the ball and able to penetrate that line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the defensive line is actually played pretty well, with the exception of a few big runs, which a lot of those big runs have kind of just been bad timing. What I mean by that is like a blitz or something of that nature from San Leandro that kind of just makes it more open than what it could have been. But when they get a chance to just make a play, the defensive line for San Leandro is showing up.
So Augustine and Fuka now to the left side. Prothro, play fake, rolling right, looking down the right side of the field. Lets one go, and it looked like there was some contact on the right side of the field. I don't see a flag, though.
Well, he certainly threw the ball a lot further than any receiver was there.
It might be deemed uncatchable there, but it looked like there was definitely some contact, and that was Weathington going down the right side of the field. So fourth down and long, and that's going to be the first punt of the night, I believe, Willie, for the Logan Colts.
I think it is.
And so fourth down and long, like I said, 7:43 here at Chabot College. Week 2 of the high school football season, 29-0 your score. The Logan Colts out of Union City leading this one. They went 10-1 last year. They're ranked 18th in Northern California on maxpreps.com.
Bad snap. And Swami's going to have to pick it up. And here's a chance for the Pirates really to score here. Nice momentum shift. And it's really important for them to get into the end zone here with under 8 minutes to go, just to score and get some confidence on the offensive side of the ball. Their defense has played nice, and the offense we've seen, flashes of greatness there with the run and the pass, but to really put something together here in the fourth quarter would be good for them. Yeah, sure. And this is their opportunity because, they had a good end of that defensive series, getting a couple tackles for losses, stopping the run, and then a low snap allows them to get a great field position. They really want to punch it in here.
So Ferreira, pass complete to Carter there on a little flare out to the right side in the right flat.
Now typically throughout this game they've been running on this down, about 2nd and 5, because they've had good first down yardage, I should say, and they've typically been running it here, and Logan's defensive line and linebackers absolutely ready for it. So I kind of want to see him do something else.
Ferreira looking. And that's complete, and that's Green again. He's been one of his favorite targets tonight, so that's going to bring up a third and about 2 or 3 yards.
3rd and 1.
Looks like, one, maybe 1.5, and so we're just under 7 minutes here in the fourth quarter, and 2 passing plays right away. Nice plays from the Pirates. Green having a great game.
One thing we actually haven't really seen from San Leandro is play action. And because of that, basically the defense is really able to commit on any type of play that looks like a run. I think a play action is just what they need to get going here.
Looking right, Ferreira, and that's picked off. That looks like that is Beasley. So Ferreira throwing it up for number 6, Dream Green, and just left too much air into that one. And Beasley able to come up with it.
It really wasn't a bad idea. I mean, I like that they went to the pass, and they actually had Dream Green out there one-on-one, and matched up with a shorter Beasley. So basically, the play was, okay, Dream, just get up there and make a play. Unfortunately, the ball was left just a little bit short, and Beasley with a great defensive play, jumping up, getting it at the highest point for the jump ball, and coming down with the pick. So, man, Logan's defense, same thing at the 30-yard line. They're able to just create havoc and create turnovers and get stops.
So second interception of the game for Ferreira. Now Long off the right side tries to cut it back up the middle, and he's brought down after a gain of about 4 yards. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Colts, and it looks like Beasley's going to now check in the game, and Miles Long will come out. So under 6 minutes now in this fourth quarter, 29-0 your score, coming to you from Chabot College. I'm Alex Richmond alongside Willie McFarland, and pro throw back to work for the Colts now. 2nd down and 6. Pistol formation for the Colts. Pro throw on the give to Beasley. And a nice defensive play there by the Pirates as Beasley gains a few yards there. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 3 now.
Yeah, that was number 16, O'Brien Younger, shedding his block on the outside and wrapping up Beasley for a nice defensive play, and they'd like to get another stop here, and if I'm San Leandro, I'm playing run all the way on this play. 3rd and 2, and I think they want to keep the clock going. Does Logan? So you want to play run here if you're San Leandro.
Pro throw, give to Beasley. Beasley off the right side, and he cuts it outside. He's got room now, 40, out to the 45, out to midfield, and he's pushed out of bounds. So Beasley moving the chains for the Colts into plus territory, 49-yard line of the Pirates. 1st down and 10, 4:40 left in the contest.
That was another nice run from Beasley, and San Leandro actually had played it right. Unfortunately, they were unable to get a grasp on Beasley.
They're very shifty.
Yeah, and he's really quick, and he's able to bounce outside, and once he does, he gets up the sideline in a hurry.
So the Colts working with a new set of downs here in San Leandro territory. 2 receivers to pro throws left. Pistol formation. Pro throw on the give now to Long. Long pushing off a defender. Still on his feet after about 6 or 7 Pirates come up on him. They're going to stack him up for a loss. 1-yard loss, so he's back to midfield now. And great effort from Miles Long, but just not able to make anything out of that run.
Yeah, he had some good stiff arms on that play, and it was actually a nice defensive play to stay with him. He was unable to shed any of the tacklers, but you could see the technical aspect of his game is pretty strong. He's got stiff arm in his bag of tricks, that's for sure.
So 2nd down and 11 now. Cow in the game, play fake to Cow. Augustine with the catch, and he's tackled at about the 42-yard line. So a nice gain to Augustine from pro throw. So that's going to bring up 3rd and about 3. Coming up on 3:30 left in the game. 29-0 your score. Colts on top.
Yeah, nice gain there, and kind of offensively, all things working right now for Logan, able to run and pick up nice chunks on passing plays as well.
Pro throw with Cal right behind him. Give to Cal right up the middle, and he's going to get enough for the 1st down after a gain of 5 yards. Down to the 36-yard line. So under the 3-minute mark now in the game, and first down run from Cal gives Logan a new set of downs. And Willie, I'd expect a heavy dose of the run here from each of the three backs the rest of the way.
I'd agree with that. They want to keep the clock moving and keep things rolling offensively here.
Play fake, keeper from Prothro, and he's going to gain a few yards on that one, a gain of 3. So sticking with the running game, this time not giving it to Cal, keeping it himself. And that'll bring up second down now with coming up on 2 minutes here in the game.
Time is running out for San Leandro to try and get on the scoreboard. But still played pretty well. I mean, it's a lopsided score, but you don't want to hang your head too low. A play here and a play there, and this game could be very different.
Hand off to Cal off the left side.
I think he's going to get it.
And he's close to the first down. We'll have to see if he and that's Ryan Johnson, number 26, in for his first carry of the game, the 5'9", 165-pound senior. So third and short now for Logan. Johnson getting his first action of the game, his first taste. Pistol formation, Johnson behind Prothro. Otwell in motion across the formation. Prothro keeps it right up the middle. He's got some running room down to the 13-yard line, it looks like.
That was kind of a tricky play. I wonder if in that play call, kind of Prothro has the option, because he really held it out for Johnson for quite some time and then decided, I'm just going to take it myself.
Yeah, the read option there from Prothro. So it's actually the 15-yard line, and we're under a minute now. So they've kept the ball on the ground, like you said, Willie, and that's kept the clock rolling. So 50 seconds, and
this thing's just about in the books. See what they do. They're going to take a knee. Yep.
So some other players now in the game for Logan. Habib, number 11. And so Prothro is just going to run this out. Looks like he's going to take another knee when he can, and that'll seal the deal for Logan as they'll move to 2-0 on the season. And that's going to do it. So our final score from Chabot College in Hayward, California, it's 29-0 over the San Leandro Pirates. So stay tuned, as we're going to have our PlayOnSports.com post-game coverage. I'll send it over right now to Willie for an announcement.
Stay tuned for the PlayOnSports.com post-game show, where we will select our player of the game as well as wrap up all the action from this ball game. That's coming up following the game on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
So that'll be in just a few moments. Once again, the Logan Colts have defeated the San Leandro Pirates 29-0 on Friday Night Football on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
4th and 10 from the 41-yard line for St. Augustine. Kennedy dropping back to pass. Looking left, firing, incomplete, intended for Noland. No penalty flags on the field. Mar Vista will take over on downs, and Jordan Lertique will take that knee. And the Mar Vista Mariners knock off the number 2 seeded St. Augustine Saints at Mesa College and a dominating performance on both sides of the football for Mar Vista. They trailed 14-0 and came back.
Again, down 2-0, facing adversity, and they've really just turned the table around since game number 3. Set an attack, great block made back inside the Maverick zone. A chance there by Bosback back inside the Maverick zone. Ball attacked there by Bosback, a second opportunity by Bosback. Lift violation call. Winner. It's an over the neck call. Oh my goodness! Bosback reached over on the attack. A Maverick error wraps up the title for the Presentation Panthers. A 15-9 victory in game number 5, and they wrap it up coming back from 2-0 down match-wise and take it 3 games to 2.
36-35 and driving, and oh, baby! Shrigley with the jam, and it was with emphasis. And it's the foul, and listen to these fans.
Do you know who's standing up right behind us? Tony Bland, who is the head recruiter for San Diego State. I think he's drooling. Somebody get that man a napkin.
Quick score on this drive. There goes a handoff to Zeller, trying to go straight ahead, but he is met by Wall. Now he breaks out to the outside, gets across the 30, 35, on the right, 40, midfield. He's running down the sidelines. He's going to go all the way as he's at the 10, 5, touchdown. Patrick Zeller stood up at the line of scrimmage and broke out to his left to the far sidelines, and he was in a foot race, and he went all the way for the touchdown. Broke a tackle and made it nice and showed his speed as he got outside for the touchdown.
Back in the backfield to the left is Campbell. Hernandez takes the snap, play action to Campbell. Looks down the field. Now here comes the pressure. He's going to be hit. He breaks the tackle, rolls left. Now he's going to cut upfield. He's going to break another tackle, and then another tackle down the sideline. Gets a block inside the 5. What a touchdown! Hernandez goes 33 yards in spectacular fashion, breaking 4 tackles along the way, including 2 in the backfield, and
welcome back to Chabot College as the Logan Colts are victorious in this one, 29-0. This is the PlayOnSports.com postgame show, and we're working on getting an interview with our player of the game, number 42, Warren Miles Long. And he had a great game tonight. It was a 3-headed monster, that offense, but Miles Long had 2 touchdowns and a big third down conversion down the left side of the field for the Colts on a big pass play. So he's going to be our player of the game tonight. We hope you'll stay with us on the PlayOnSports.com postgame show as we have a live interview with our player of the game, Warren Miles Long, coming up shortly. So that's next on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
4th and 10 from the 41-yard line for St. Augustine. Kennedy dropping back to pass. Looking left, firing, incomplete, intended for Noland. No penalty flags on the field. Mar Vista will take over on downs, and Jordan Lertique will take that knee. And the Mar Vista Mariners knock off the number 2 seeded St. Augustine Saints at Mesa College in a dominating performance on both sides of the football for Mar Vista. They trailed 14-0 and came back.
Again, down 2-0, facing adversity, and they've really just turned the table around since game number 3. Set an attack, great block made back inside the Maverick zone. A chance there by Bosback back inside the Maverick zone. Ball attacked there by Bosback. A second opportunity by Bosback. Lip violation call. Winner. It's over the neck call. Oh my goodness. Bosback reached over on the attack. A Maverick error wraps up the title for the Presentation Panthers. A 15-9 victory in game number 5, and they wrap it up coming back from 2-0 down match-wise and take it 3 games to 2.
36-35 and driving, and oh, baby! Shrigley with the jam, and it was with emphasis. And it's the foul, and listen to these fans.
Do you know who's standing up right behind us? Tony Bland, who is the head recruiter for San Diego State. I think he's drooling. Somebody get that man a napkin.
Quick score on this drive. There goes a handoff to Zeller, trying to go straight ahead, but he is met by Wall. Now he breaks out to the outside, gets across the 30, 35, on the right, 40, midfield. He's running down the sidelines. He's going to go all the way as he's at the 10, 5, touchdown. Patrick Zeller stood up at the line of scrimmage and broke out to his left to the far sidelines, and he was in a foot race, and he went all the way for the touchdown, broke a tackle, and made it nice and showed his speed as he got outside for the touchdown.
Back in the backfield to the left is Campbell. Hernandez takes a snap, play action to Campbell. Looks down the field. Now here comes the pressure. He's going to be hit. He breaks the tackle, rolls left. Now he's going to cut upfield. He's going to break another tackle, and then another tackle down the sideline. Gets a block inside the 5. What a touchdown! Hernandez goes 33 yards in spectacular fashion, breaking 4 tackles along the way, including 2 in the backfield, and Hilltop has tied this one up at 29.
Grant with a big, strong defensive rebound. He brings it back down the floor again, and another slam dunk. Jeremy Grant can run the point, and he can fly. Huge dunk, 2 big dunks in the last
Bullard
minute.
trying to close it out. Deep ball, up in the air, Cram. Bringing it back, Arbizo. Cram over in 3, free opportunity. Look for Rodabaugh, no, pass middle, Weimer! Ball game. 25-19. Foothill wins it 3 games to 1.
Because this kid has definitely proven that he can make things happen here in this ballgame.
They will go with him. Bula Graft on a stretch run, just breaking tackles. The little man is in the clear to Tory territory. The 25, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown Knights. What a run, the freshman, Bula Graft.
Ooh, I tell you what. There were at least 3 times on that run that he should have gone down or he should have been wrapped up. Missed tackles there cost La Jolla Country Day as Bula Graft, the freshman running back for Bishops, is able to take it in. And that was a determined run there, Andy.
So 1st and 10. Brandon Lewis in the shotgun. Has time to throw. And he'll fire, and he has a man diving catch. Did he hold on to it? He did. What a catch from Kendall Keys. And that may be the KBC Sports Player of the Week.
What a catch he laid himself out there, and a great throw, as you said. Read it nicely, did Lewis, and really caught his receiver on the go, and just kind of put it out there right on the outstretch of his fingertips. He laid out, and he made a catch.
1-1.
You know when a pitcher is behind an account and throws his breaking ball, he's feeling it.
And welcome back to PlayOnSports.com's coverage of Friday Night Football here at Chabot College in Hayward, California. The Logan Colts victorious tonight, 29-0 against San Leandro Pirates, and we are now joined by our player of the game, Warren Miles Long. First of all, congratulations, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, no problem.
Thank you. First off, what was the game plan tonight going in the game? You guys have a kind of a 3-headed monster back there, and so what was What was Coach Zuber's message to you guys pregame?
Pre-game, Coach Zuber just came up to us, got the guys in the huddle, and said, like he always says, we're always just going to play James Logan football. I mean, that's all we really know how to do. We never really play down to a team, and we always play up because we push the limits every game.
And you've been starting since your sophomore year, as has Prothro, the quarterback, as has Ryan Bua and Damon Beasley, I believe. Correct. What does that do for you guys in regards to continuity and just, kind of knowing each other's game?
Experience plays a big part. You know what I mean? I feel like our sophomore year, we both proved our what we're capable of. Bua, if we need a big tackle, we can rely on him. If we need a big throw from Jeffrey, if we need a big run from me, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like we provide the younger guys on the team with a shoulder to rest on. You know what I'm saying? If they ever really need a big play, and we can provide that for them.
And talk about Jeffrey Prothro for a minute. He seems like a quarterback that really has all the tools. He can run, he can throw. I mean, he's got it all. And he's about 6'1", so he's a taller stature, and so he's been able to really do it since 2010 on varsity. Talk about him for a moment.
Man, it's crazy. I remember when I was taller than Jeffrey. I grew up with Jeffrey. He lived down the street from me. Man, Jeffrey, it's been amazing watching him grow up. I consider him my brother. Takes me to school every day. We alternate weeks. We carpool and everything. It's like we're really close on the team. I can say one thing about him, though, is over this past offseason, me and him have just been in the weight room every day, 24-hour fitness off of Paseo and Fremont, you know what I mean? That we just been in there. That's our cave, every night. And I guess you can see the results.
Yeah, and the hard work's paying off. You recently committed to Northwestern. You're going to be going to Big Ten country to play your college football, exactly, under Pat Fitzgerald. So I read that academics played a big part in you deciding. And so 2 questions for you. It might seem far away, but it's going to come up on you pretty quick. Do you know what you're going to study there at Northwestern yet?
I've been thinking about this lately. A lot of people have been asking me. I had a deep talk with my AP biology teacher from last year, Ms. Noche, and I'm really considering biology. Maybe going into the medical field. All my aunties are nurses. I'm half Filipino, so you know how that goes. Probably the medical field. I'm not sure. My mom's an accountant at NASA, though, so maybe that. There's a lot of options for me.
Very cool. Door seems wide open for you. And lastly, I'm a big college football fan, Big Ten fan. I love Pat Fitzgerald, so I know you were on a recruiting visit out there. And just kind of give us your impression of Pat. I mean, he seems kind of like a straight shooter. And what really sold you on going to Northwestern? I'm sure he had something to do with it.
Man, Pat Fitz, he's a character. He's just a funny, quirky, energetic type of coach. He really likes to, just get into the players. Practice, he's over here screaming. That's atypical of Coach Zuber. He's very relaxed. Coach Pat Fitzgerald's the complete opposite. Just like he's a player, I guess you could say that.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. You and your team on the senior campaign for you have got off to a good start, beating the Reed Raiders 40-24 tonight, shutting out the Pirates 29-0. So thank you for joining us. Our player of the game,
well, it's my pleasure,
Warren Miles Long, here on the PlayOnSports.com post-game show. So good luck the rest of the way, man. And
thank you. Go Wildcats.
Thank you. So that's going to do it for our interview with our player of the game, Warren Miles Long. Stay with us. We'll be back to wrap up the post-game show here on PlayOnSports.com.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
4th and 10 from the 41-yard line for St. Augustine. Kennedy dropping back to pass. Looking left, firing, incomplete, intended for Noland. No penalty flags on the field. Mar Vista will take over on downs, and Jordan Lertique will take that knee. And the Mar Vista Mariners knock off the number 2 seeded St. Augustine Saints at Mesa College in a dominating performance on both sides of the football for Mar Vista. They trailed 14-0 and came back.
Again, down 2-0, facing adversity. and they've really just turned the table around since game number 3. Set an attack, great block made back inside the Maverick zone. A chance there by Bosback back inside the Maverick zone. Ball attacked there by Bosback, a second opportunity by Bosback. Lip violation call. Waiter, it's over the neck call. Oh my goodness! Bosback reached over on the attack. A Maverick error wraps up the title for the Presentation Panthers. A 15-9 victory in game number 5, and they wrap it up coming back from 2-0 down match-wise and take it 3 games to 2.
36-35 and driving, and oh, baby! Shrigley with the jam, and it was with emphasis. And it's the foul, and listen to these fans.
Do you know who's standing up right behind us? Tony Bland, who is the head recruiter for San Diego State. I think he's drooling. Somebody get that man a napkin.
Quick score on this drive. There goes a handoff to Zeller, trying to go straight ahead, but he is met by Wool. Now he breaks out to the outside, gets across the 30, 35, on the right, 40, midfield. He's running down the sidelines. He's going to go all the way as he's at the 10, 5, touchdown. Patrick Zeller he stood up at the line of scrimmage and broke out to his left to the far sidelines, and he was in a foot race, and he went.
And welcome back to Chabot College here in Hayward, California. We're going to wrap up our PlayOnSports.com pregame show. I'm Alex Richmond. Alongside me, my partner, Willie McFarland. The Logan Colts victorious 9-0 over the San Leandro Pirates. You just heard our interview with our player of the game, Warren Miles Long. 2 touchdowns on the night, 1 big third down conversion that led to a touchdown. And Willie, I mean, impressive on both sides of the ball tonight for Logan. They were able to run the ball with that 3-headed monster of Long, Beasley, and Scott Cow. And they were also able to throw the ball a little bit. That run opened up the pass. And on the other side, the Pirates played good defensively, but to punch it in on offense, some interceptions, some penalties that really hurt them. Kind of give your assessment overall on first with Logan and their impressive play, and then moving on to the Pirates.
Yeah, well, Logan was able to play really well on both sides of the game, and run the ball effectively with their 3 backs. And basically, what that did was opened up play action huge. They had a couple of huge gains in play action, and so yeah, they look good on offense, and then defensively, able to stop San Leandro anytime they started sniffing the end zone. So defense has some ability as well, especially in the front line, and they played well overall tonight. Yeah, I expect them to have a pretty solid season. For San Leandro, yeah, they didn't play. Not too many turnovers. It wasn't like their first game where they had big costly turnovers that cost them the game. But really, what it was is just kind of unable to get over the hump offensively, and in so doing, they gave Logan probably too many opportunities offensively to score. Had they just been able to kind of get a few first downs here and there, I think we would have seen a closer ball game. So I think moving forward in the season, they have some stuff they can build on, and they shouldn't be too frustrated over this loss.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't. They had a number of opportunities to score, just weren't able to punch it in. And like I mentioned earlier, they did not have they had a pretty good game defensively, just couldn't put it all together. And that's 2 games in a row for them where they have some costly mistakes that lead to them chalking it up in the loss column. So San Leandro's next opponent is Bellarmine at San Jose City College, and Logan will move on to face the San Ramon Valley Wolves, so that will be a good test for them over there in Danville, California. So you heard from our player of the game, Warren Miles Long. The final score here from Chabot College, 29-0, and so that's going to do it. The Logan Colts defeated the San Leandro Pirates 29-0. We'd like to thank you for joining PlayOnSports.com's coverage of Friday Night Football from Chabot College in Hayward, California. Be sure to check out PlayOnSports.com for information and links to all of our upcoming broadcasts. For producer Omar Lewis, our videographer Vincent Huergas, partner Willie McFarland, I'm Alex Richmond saying so long, and we'll hope you'll join us next Friday on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.